Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Harwell, bringing you Milwaukee Brewers baseball. Here on WAPBA, you always have a front row seat. Today we're wired here from Detroit, where the Brewers will meet the hometown Tigers before a hostile crowd.
They're on a run with 7 wins in their last 10 games. With 2 straight wins, the Tigers come into this game in first place on the league leaderboards. They're third in ERA at 3.09. Game number 1 of 3 here in Detroit.
The Tigers take the field here in the first. Here's how it lines up defensively for the Tigers. Fielder at first base. Whitaker at second. Trammell, the shortstop. Phillips at third. The outfield consists of Lemon in left field, Mosby in center field, and Kyler over in right. Noakes is behind the plate, batting in the 6th spot and DHing. Sheets. And on the mound for the Tigers, the left-hander, Dubois. For Dubois, his first appearance of the season, he will be facing Brewers starter, right-hander, Mosio. We'll tell you about him in the bottom half, so settle in. We're ready to start this game. Sheffield will lead it off. To date, offensively, batting .211. He has not walked once. Dubois prepared to work. The pitch. Swung on, line towards second. Whitaker back, it's out of reach. Sheffield will hold it first. All right, runner on first, no outs. Next to bat for Milwaukee is Young from the right. Some success so far. Now at .293. Sheffield at first has wheeled. Batter Young
now hit safely in 8 consecutive games.
Dubois is ready to fire it in. The pitch. Young drives one down the left field line. It's deep enough if it's fair, and it's long gone. Home run for Robin, and 2 runs score. So Young has his 3rd homer of the season. The Brewers have their first 2 runs, and the Brewers go ahead by 2-0 here in the first. Young has now hit safely in 9 consecutive games. That gives Young 7 RBI on the season. Now at bat, Molitor. A sure hitter to date. 2 for 13. Dubois poised. He brings it home. Fly ball right field. Kyler is there, and he makes the catch. 1 down. Well, 1 gone. Now Parker to face Dubois. He's their cleanup hitter. To date offensively, his average is .366. 3 homers, 4 RBI. He has not walked once. Dubois staring in, ready to work. The pitch is on the way. Parker goes down swinging. 2 gone. Next up, Milwaukee hitter Deere. He's been struggling so far, batting .150. The hitter stands in. Dubois poised. Dubois kicks and deals. He swings, but he held up. And it's ball 4. Robb takes his base on the walk. For Milwaukee, 2 outs, 1 on. Vaughn will bat next for Milwaukee. Unreliable at the plate. So far at the plate, only 1 hit and 11 trips. He has 2 RBIs. Left-hander Dubois ready. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and Vaughn is out. Side retired. The line for the Brewers, 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors. They leave 1. They jump into the lead. Brewers 2, Tigers coming up. for the Brewers.
On the league leaderboards, they're fourth in home runs
With 11.
tied for first in stolen bases.
With 10.
The
Brewers
come into this game in last place. They could use a lift with
7.
losses in their last 10 games. Although they did win their last game, their record is 3-7.
7.
They're 4 games behind the leader.
The Brewers take the field here in the first. Let's see. Here's how it lines up defensively for the Brewers. Brock at first base. Molitor at second. Diaz, the shortstop. Sheffield at third. Across the outfield, in left, it's Deere. In center, Young. And over in right, Vaughn. O'Brien is behind the plate, batting in the 4th spot and DHing. Parker. And on the mound for the Brewers, the right-handed Mozio. This is Mozio's second start of the season. 1 win, no losses.
He won on his last outing.
After 1 game, his ERA at 2.16. Here's Phillips to lead it off. Swinging a hot bat so far, hitting .325 in 49 plate appearances. 2 homers, 4 RBI. Phillips relaxes himself at the plate. Mozio is ready to fire it in. The pitch. Swung on. It's popped to short right field. Molitor races out, and he's got it for the first out. All right. Next to bat for Detroit is a left-hand hitting Whitaker. A good time to break out right here, batting .195. New steps up. Now Mozio ready. He lets one go. Yanked towards second. Molitor feels it. He flips to first. High throw. But they get him. 2 away. First inning. Next up, Fielder. Hitting third. On the year, carrying a .229 average, he has 3 RBIs. He's walked 7 times in his 45 trips. Cecil waits. Mozio looking home. The pitch. Grounded toward third. Sheffield feels it. Fires. Got him. 3 away. So the Tigers go quietly. The score still stands 2-0. Tigers down as we head for the top of the second inning. DeWa will now face the bottom of the Brewers lineup. Diaz, Brock, and O'Brien coming up. Here's Diaz to lead it off. He's earned his reputation at the plate so far. 3 for 6. He's walked once. DeWa looking in at the target. Now the pitch. Swung on. Line to fielder. Caught. Nice grab. 1 away. Well, Brock steps up to face DeWa. So far at the plate, he's hitting .207. He has 2 RBIs, 2 walks in his 31 trips. DeWa prepared to work. Here's the pitch. And it's pulled hard to right. It's deep enough if it's fair. Hooking. Fair ball. Home run for Brock. So they collect the solo homer, his first home run of the season. This ball game now 3-0, and Brock now has 3 runs batted in on the season. Next up, Milwaukee hitter O'Brien. O'Brien not strong at the plate. DeWa prepares to come home. The pitch. Fly ball right center. Mosby on his horse. But he won't get there. It's off the wall. Mosby is chasing it down, and O'Brien will make second standing. One on. Sheffield steps up to face DeWa. Sheffield gets in there. No, crouched down now. DeWa cranks it up. Loop to right toward the gap. Kyler's after it. Spears it on one hop. O'Brien rounds third. The throw comes into field, and they're holding O'Brien at third. Gary with his second hit in this game. 2 on the top of the second inning. Milwaukee now sends Yount to bat from the right. Robin has 7 RBIs this season. He can be fanned. Yount steadies his bat. DeWa focuses in on the target. Infield back at double play depth. O'Brien steps off third. DeWa brings it. Rip and a miss by Yount, and that's a strikeout. 2 down. Molitor is out to get his licks. He bats right. O'Brien on third. Sheffield on first. 2 outs. DeWa poised. The runners take their lead. DeWa rocks and fires. Bang! Molitor pulled the trigger. This one is out of here. That pitch stayed up for Molitor. So Molitor wins this round with a 3-run homer, his first home run of the season, and the Brewers take a big lead, 6-0, and Molitor now has 3 runs batted in on the season, and that's the 3rd homer for the Brewers in this game. Now at bat, Parker.
He entered this game 5th. In slugging,
6th.
in hits
With 15.
4th. In doubles
With 4. And here comes Tigers manager McCoy. He's asking DeWa for the ball. Coming in to relieve DeWa is Alder, the left-hander. So DeWa is yanked early. He goes only an inning and 2/3. The game for DeWa, 6 runs on 6 hits.
3
Homers, 1 walk. He struck out
3.
He can only lose it. Alder comes from the left side. ERA at 3.86. This is his 2nd appearance. He's worked 2 1/3. They'll give him some innings. Alder is finished with his warm-up pitches. The umpire is brushing off the plate. We're ready to go. Alder prepared to work. Alder kicks and deals. Hot smash to Whitaker. Takes it on 1 hop. Over to fielder at first, and that retires the side. The half for the Brewers, 4-0. So the Brewers have now taken a big lead. Tigers down 6-0. Detroit due up. For Detroit, it'll be Trammell, Mosby, and Sheets. Trammell leading it off. On the year, his average at .357. 1 homer. 10 ribbies.
3
walks in his 45 trips. Mosio is ready to fire it in. The pitch. Trammell hits a frozen rope to straightaway center. Right there is Yount, and he gloves it for the putout. 1 down. Next batter, Mosby. His numbers could use some fattening up. Lloyd hitting 188. O'Brien sets up. The pitch. Swung on, and it's chopped down the first baseline. Brock takes the high hop. He flips to Mosio, covering, and they get him. Sheets coming up. So far, hitting 45. He has walked once. Mosio prepared to work. The delivery from Mosio. Routine grounded to second. He's up with it. He flips to Brock, and they get him for the final out. So the Tigers go in order. Brewers still with a 6-run lead. We go to the top of the 3rd inning. Deer, Vaughn, and Diaz. Due up for Milwaukee. Deer to lead it off. Catcher ready. The pitch. Swung on. It's a fly ball to the gap in right. It's playable. Kyler is there. He's got a beat on it, and he hauls it in. One down. Vaughn is up next. Nope. Sets up. Alder comes home. Swung on. Grounded to Phillips at third. Throws quickly. Out by a step. 2 away. Diaz, bat in hand. Nope. Sets up. The pitch. It's rocked high and deep. Get going, Kyler. And he tracks it down. That's 3 away. So the Brewers go in order, finally. Tigers still with a 6-run deficit. The Tigers will send out the bottom of the lineup. Lemon, Kyler, and Noakes. Here's Lemon to lead it off. Ice cold bat. Chet hitting 86. Take a pitch and pray for rain. Right-handed Mozio goes to the set position. Mozio comes home. Lemon goes down swinging. 1 away. Here's Kyler coming to the plate. You don't want to let down with him so far this season. 1 for 4. O'Brien set. The pitch. Swung on. Routine fly to left field. Deer drifts over. He's under it. No trouble. And he covers it 2 away. Now coming up, Noakes. A dependable hitter so far this season. 1 for 6. He has 2 RBIs. Mozio is ready to fire it in. And the pitch. Hit hard down the left field line. Deer is after it. He's at the warning track and makes the running catch. 3 away. The Brewers retire the side in order. Tigers behind the Brewers, 6-0. Brock, O'Brien, and Sheffield due up for Milwaukee. Here's Brock to lead it off.
He came into this game 4th. In doubles with 4.
Alder looking home. Line drive base hit to right. Brock rounds first. But Kyler wings it back into Whitaker, and Brock will settle for a single. Second safety for Brock. O'Brien is now up. Noakes crouched down now. The pitch. Hit deep. Mosby takes 3 steps to his right. Backs. He's got it, and there's 1 away. Brock gets back to first. Sheffield is up next. Alder prepared to work. Here comes a pitch. This one is hit. It may carry. It's way back. Lemon makes the catch at the track. That's the second out. And Brock returns to first. Now coming up, Young. Batter up. Left-hander Alder ready. The delivery. Swing and a miss. Hang up a K for Alder. 3 down. That'll do it for Milwaukee. Nothing across. 1 left on. The score still stands 6-0 Brewers as we head for the bottom of the 4th inning. Top of the order here for Detroit in the 4th. Phillips, Whitaker, and Fielder. Here's Phillips to start it off.
Starting this game, he was
9th.
in on-base percentage.
3rd.
in walks
with 8. Mosio looking in at the target. The pitch. Hit hard down the left field line. Deer is after it. He's at the warning track and makes the running catch. 1 down. Now coming to bat for the Tigers. Whitaker. Mosio focuses in on the target. Mosio over the offering. Grounded hard to Sheffield. Backhand stab. And it is by him. Base hit. Deer is in. He'll hold Whitaker to a single. And that's the first base knock for the Tigers in this game. Fielder to face Mosio. Batter fielder
among the league leaders.
He's 5th
in Ks.
Mosio prepares to come home. Here's the delivery. Check swing. They check with the first base ump, and he didn't go around. Ball 1. Fielder stands in again. Right-hander Mosio ready. Mosio kicks and delivers. Swung on and missed. He struck him out. 2 gone. Trammell, bat in hand.
In the league,
he's 6th
in hits
with 15.
4th in runs batted in
with 10.
Tied for 1st in doubles
with 5. Batter up. Mosio prepares to come home. The pitch from Mosio. Bounced up the middle. Diaz is over. He stabs for it. He's got it. Flips to second. Not in time. And Trammell is on with a single. Mosby, bat in hand. On the season, Mosby has 7 runs batted in. O'Brien crouched down now. Now the delivery. Low and away. And it gets away from O'Brien. He's after it. But the runners move up. Mosby ready to take on Mosio again. Mosio set. The runners take their lead. Mosio winds and fires to swing. His bat snaps in 2. The barrel is headed out towards short, and the ball pops over second into shallow right. It'll be a base hit. Whitaker scores. Trammell is well around third. They're waving Trammell in. Here comes a throw home. Here's a play at the plate, and he's safe easily. And Mosby holds it first. The Tigers get 2 back. That makes it 6-2. Milwaukee. Sheets walking up the bat. Mosio looking in. First baseman Brock holding the runner on. Mosio comes to him. Ground ball to Brock. He flips to Mosio covering, and he tags the bag for the 3rd out. That'll do it for Detroit. 2 runs on 3 hits. There were no errors. 1 left. They score, but still trail by 4. Complete here in Detroit. Tigers down 6-2. Milwaukee due up. Detroit will now face the heart of the Brewers lineup. Molitor, Parker, and Deer coming up. Here's Molitor to lead it off. In the box now. No, sets up. He brings it in. Hit in the air to center. Mosby takes 3 steps to his right, and he covers it. 1 away. Parker coming up. His average at .349. Pitcher Alder eyeing Parker. Now he's ready. The pitch. Slow bounder up the middle. Trammell is over. Good bounce. The throw to first. Bounces in the dirt. Fielder scoops it. And they get him. 2 away. Now coming to bat for the Brewers, Deer. Left-hander Alder, ready. Alder
With the pitch.
on the corner. No! The ump says it missed. Sure looked good from here, but it's a walk. And Rob takes first. Vaughn coming up. Pitcher Alder eyeing Vaughn. Now he's ready. He brings it in. Towering fly ball. Back goes Lemon. He snags it, and the side is retired. That'll do it for Milwaukee.
No runs on no hits.
One left after 4.5. Brewers up by 4. The Tigers will send out the bottom of the lineup. Lemon, Kyler, and Noakes. Lemon
Starts it for the
Tigers. Lemon can get on for you. Batter ready. Right-handed Mozio goes to the set position. The pitch to Lemon. He swings. It's a fly ball to the gap in right. Yount is racing over. So is Vaughn. It drops in for a hit, and he will make second easily. A double for Lemon. For Lemon, his first double of the season. Here's Kyler coming to the plate. The batter stands in. O'Brien sets up. Now the pitch. It's back to him at the mound. He gloves it. Looks Lemon back to second. Now he throws to first. One down. Lemon holds. Noakes is up next. The batter stands in. O'Brien set. Here's the delivery. It's popped foul behind third. Diaz is over, and he's got it. 2 away. Now coming up, Phillips. Mozio prepares to come home. And the pitch comes in. Just over the knees, the plate up, thumbs him out. 3 down. The line for the Tigers. No runs, 1 hit. They leave 1. They had a chance but could not convert. The score still 6-2. Tigers trail. Bottom of the lineup, Diaz, Brock, and O'Brien coming up. Diaz leading it off. Diaz not looking strong at the plate. Noakes ready to receive. The pitch. Swung on. Hot smash to Whitaker. Just out of reach. And Diaz is aboard with a single. Brock to face Alder. Already has a homer in this game. His first. Brock is 2 for 2. Brock now ready. Alder focuses in on the target. He lets one go. Right by him, strike 3. 1 away. O'Brien walking up the bat. O'Brien is 1 for 2, and he scored once. Alder looking in. First baseman fielded right on the bag. Alder
brings it home.
O'Brien lines one deep to right. Kyler racing back.
He has it.
2 gone. Diaz gets back to first as the throw comes in. Here's Sheffield coming to the plate. Sheffield stands in. Left-hander Alder ready. The pitch. Grounded deep into the hole. Trammell has it. Throws quickly to Whitaker covering, and the side is retired. For the Brewers, no runs on 1 hit. 1 left on. Tigers behind the Brewers, 6-2. Mozio will now face the Tigers. Artillery. Whitaker fielded, and Trammell. Whitaker leading it off. The batter stands in. Pitcher Mosiel eyeing Whitaker. Now he's ready. Now the delivery. Swung on, and it's chopped down the first baseline. Brock takes the high hop. He flips to Mosiel, covering, and they get him. Here comes Fielder to take his cuts. He'll wait for his pitch. Fielder waits. Mosiel will go to work on him. He comes home. Mosiel loses him, and he trots down to first. And that's the first walk issued by Mosiel. Now at bat, Trammell. Trammell steadies his bat. Right-hander Mosiel ready. The pitch. It's hit hard over third. Base hit. Deer is racing to the line, still running. He picks it up. Fielder rounds third. They're waving him in. Here comes the throw home. Here's a play at the plate, and Fielder safe on a close play. The run scores. Oh, he took a big chance. The gamble pays off, and Trammell holds with a double. So the double scores one, and the Tigers get another one back. Score now 6-3, and Trammell now has 11 runs batted in on the season. One gone, sixth inning, one on. Mosby gets set to face Mosiel, batting left. Lloyd has a hit and two trips. Two ribbies. Right-hander Mosiel ready. Mosiel cranks it up. Mosby lunges at it, and that's strike three. Two gone. One on, the bottom of the sixth inning. We have Sheets coming up to hit. He bats left. Sheets is hitless in two at-bats. Sheets now ready. O'Brien sets up. Now he comes home with it. Breaking ball, called strike three. Three down. The line for the Tigers. One run, one hit, no errors. They leave one. They score, but still trail by three. Tigers down 6-3. Milwaukee due up. Detroit will now face the Milwaukee strength. Yount, Molitor, and Parker. Here's Yount to start it off. He's hitting .295. Alder looking in. The pitch. Yount hits a ground hugger towards second. Whitaker picks it up and flips to first. Routine. One down. One away. Seventh inning. Next to bat for Milwaukee is Molitor. Alder will go to work on him. Alder now. Swung on. Smashed toward the gap in right center. Mosby is racing back. Hits over his head. Off the wall. He's chasing it down. Molitor hits second on a full steam. The coach is waving him to third. He uncorks one. The relay. And they get him. He's out trying to stretch it. Score that a double. Go to town, Tigers. They give the Brewers a base running lesson, and the aggressive base running does not pay off. Brewers hitter Parker. Left-hander Alder ready. Now he comes home with it. Breaking ball, ball four. And Parker trots down to first. And that's only the second walk issued by Alder. That was Parker's first walk of the season. Two gone, seventh inning, one on. Deer is out to take his hacks, and he hacks from the right. Deer steps in. No, sets up. And the pitch. Jams him on the hands. It rolls slowly toward short. Trammell charges in, picks it up, wings it to fielder. Not in time, and Deere picks up a scratch base hit. And that's the 10th base knock for the Brewers in this game. Runners at first and second. 2 away, the top of the 7th inning. Right-handed hitter Vaughn gets set to bat against Alder. Vaughn is 0 for 3. Catcher sets his target. Alder over the offering. Vaughn waves at one in the dirt, and he's a strikeout victim. Side retired. The half for the Brewers. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors. They leave 2. After 6.5, it's still 6-3. Brewers. Okay, folks, on your feet. Take a break for the 7th inning stretch.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever get back while it's root for the home team. They don't win, it's a shame. Well, it's 1, 2, 3 strike you out at the old ball game. Play on.
Bottom of the lineup, Lemon, Kyler, and Oates coming up. Here's Lemon to start it off. Right-hander. He'll wait for his pitch. Now Mozio ready. The pitch. Grounded to second. He's there. Plenty of time. 1 away. Now Kyler to face Mozio. Milt steps up. Catcher O'Brien sets his target. Mozio comes to the plate. High fly ball to deep right. Vaughn is back to the warning track. He's against the wall. Reaches up and brings it down. 2 down. Nope. Up there. Nope. 0 for 2. O'Brien sets up. Now he comes home with it. Slow bounder to the right side. Brock to his right. Scoops it. Flips to Mozio. Just in time. No runs, no hits, no errors. And at the end of 7. After 7, it's still 6-3. Brewers. Alder will now face the bottom of the Brewers lineup. Diaz, Brock, and O'Brien coming up. Diaz will start it off here on the 8th. A right-sider. Alder focuses in on the target. Alder into the wind. Over but low, and Diaz takes first. Nobody out. 8th inning, 1 on. Brock now walks out to bat. Left-handed Alder goes to the set position. Quick move to the plate. Brock lifts a lazy pop fly. Phillips drips back into left and brings it down. One on. O'Brien comes out to face Alder. Bats right. Alder looking in at the target. He brings it home. Grounded to Whitaker. He fires to Trammell at second. Out. Over to fielder at first. And he's safe at first, but they get the lead runner. 2 down. Two outs. 8th inning. 1 on. Here's Sheffield to hit for the Brewers. Gary is 2 for 4, and he scored twice. Alder looking in. O'Brien takes his lead. Here's a pitch lifted to right field. Kyler doesn't have far to go. He's under it. and puts it away. And that retires the side. For the Brewers, nothing across. One left. The score is still 6-3. Milwaukee as we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. We're at the head of the order for the Tigers. Mosiel will face Phillips, Whitaker, and Fielder. Phillips will get it started for the Tigers against Mosiel. He'll bat left. It's hard to keep Phillips off the base pass. His on-base average is at .423. The McCoy wheels is starting to spin. Coming into play left field for the Brewers is Elder. Deere leaves the game. The batter stands in. O'Brien ready to receive. Mosiel now. The heater, it's in there. Strike 3. One away. One away. 8th inning. We have Whitaker coming up to hit. Whitaker has been up 3 times with 1 hit, and he scored a run. Whitaker steadies his bat. Right-handed Mosiel goes to the set position. Mosiel into the wind. Swung on, lofted down the line to right. Vaughn was playing that way. He gets there. Whitaker is gone. 2 down. Two gone. 8th inning. Fielder the hit. Fielder 0 for 2 with a walk. And he scored once after Fielder. Mosiel would face Trammell, then Mosby. O'Brien sets up. The delivery. It's hit deep to Young over his head. Say goodbye to this one. It's gone. Home run for Fielder. So they collect the solo homer, his first home run of the season, and the Tigers get one back. They are within 2. Score 6-4, and Fielder now has 4 runs batted in on the season. Right-handed batter Trammell now walks out to bat. 2 gone. Trammell has 2 hits and 3 trips. 1 ribby, and he scored once. Mosiel looking home. The delivery from Mosiel. It's lifted to shallow left center. Felder coming on. And it drops in. And he kicks it away. Trammell is going for 2. He'll make it. Felder picks up an error. Scored out a single. Allen with his 3rd hit in this game. 1 on the bottom of the 8th inning. Left-sided Mosby will bat next for Detroit. Lloyd 1 for 3. Knocked in 2. In the on-deck circle, Sheets swinging a heavy weight, watching the motion on the mound. Mosby preparing to bat. Mosiel bends for the rosin bag. Kicks the rubber. Mosby takes his place in the box. Now ready. Mosiel looking in at the target. The pitch comes in. Misses the strike zone. Mosby tabbles to first, and that puts the tying run at first, and that's only the 2nd walk issued by Mosiel. Well, here we go. Now Sheets to face Mosiel. Trammell on 2nd, Mosby on 1st. 2 outs, down by 2. Sheets 0 for 3. If the Tigers are going to score, then it will take a 2-out hit. Sheets wipes his left sleeve across his forehead. Takes a quick glance at the scoreboard. Mosiel inspects the ball. The ump is dusting off the plate. The batter stands in. Now ready. Mosiel on the rubber. Poker faced as he gets O'Brien signed. Ever the fans exhorting Sheets. Checks Trammell at 2nd. McCoy looking down. Shuffling his right foot. The runners take their lead. The pitch on the ground to deep short. Diaz can't get there. It's through for a base hit. Felder running in. Still coming. Trammell is well around 3rd. Mosby is rounding 2nd. They're waving Trammell in. Here comes a throw home. Here's a play at the plate, and he's safe easily. And Mosby holds at second. Sheets is on with a single. So Sheets with a ready single, and the Tigers are within reach. But they still trail by a run, and the crowd is urging them on. Here we go. The Tigers have 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Lemon to hit for the Tigers. Back right. Check is 1 for 3. Mosby on the rubber sets his grip for the ball out of sight. Ever the fans touching on Hunter. Mosby focuses in on the target. The runners take their lead. The pitch. There's a little blooper down the right field line. It might drop in. It does. Mosby scores. Tie game. Sheets is around third. They're waving Sheets in the ass. Well, relay. Here comes a throw home. The coach is waving Lemon to third on the throw. Here's a play at the plate, and he's safe easily. And there's a play at third. The throw, and he's safe on a close play.
Oh, close call.
The gamble pays off. So 2 big runs score on Lemon's double, and the Tigers have stolen the lead from the Brewers. They're now ahead 7-6. That gives Lemon 3 RBI on the season. Okay, folks, listen up. 2 away, 4 runs in. Here's Kyler. Milk is hitless in 3 at-bats. And here comes Brewers manager McCoy. He's asking Mosio for the ball. Taking the mound for the Brewers is Prim. So Mosio gets his innings. He pitched 7 2/3. The game for Mosio, 7 runs, 4 earned on 9 hits. A homer. Walk 2. He fanned 6. He's responsible for the runner. He can only lose it. Prim throws from the right. ERA a stingy 0. This is his 3rd appearance. He's worked an inning and 2/3. He's looking for 1 out. Prim takes a few warm-up pitches. He's rubbing up the ball. We're ready to go. Prim set. Lemon takes his lead at 3rd. Prim comes home. He pops it up. Brock is running back. It's over near the stands. He reaches into the crowd, and he makes the catch. That's the 3rd out. For the Tigers, 4-4-1. They lead 1, and they storm back to take the lead in this game. The score now stands 7-6. Tigers, as we head for the top of the 9th inning. Here come the big guns for the Brewers. Yount, Molitor, and Parker. Yount will start it off here in the 9th. A right-sider. They need to get him on. Yount had his 3rd homer earlier in this game. Robin has a hit in 4 trips. Yount has struck out twice. He has 2 ribbies. Alder has asked for a new ball. He's rubbing it up. The ump using his broom to clean off the plate. Yount in the batter's box. Lowers the bat an inch or 2. Waits. He'll go to the bullpen. And Henneman, the right-hander, will take over. Alder pitched 6 1/3 in relief. His line, 4 hits, 3 walks. He struck out 3. Henneman throws from the right. ERA a stingy 0. This is his 3rd appearance. He's worked an inning and 2/3. 1 save. It's his game to save. Henneman wipes sweat from his hands. The batter stands in. Waits. Henneman climbs a mound. Fingers the ball behind his back. Henneman prepares to come home. Henneman brings it. Long fly to center. Mosby. He's going. He reaches out. He makes a catch. 1 away. 1 out, 9th inning. Next up, Molitor, hitting third. Already has a homer in this game, his first. Molitor is 2 for 4, knocked in 3. The batter stands in. Now ready. Henneman put on the rubber. Righty against righty. No, crouched down now. Henneman brings it to the plate. It's a shot down the line to right, near the foul pole, and it's foul. Strike one. Molitor in the batter's box. Glances down at the plate. Leans in. Henneman toes the rubber. Next would be Parker. Dave is in the on-deck circle. No, set. Henneman to the wind. Breaking ball grounded hard to Phillips. It's off his glove, but he recovers and throws quickly. And he's out. Molitor doesn't like the call, and the ump is taking some heat. But he'll head for the dugout. 2 down. Two away, 9th inning. Next up, Parker. Dave can do some damage. Parker hitless and 3 at-bats with a walk. In the on-deck circle, Felder taking his cut. Batter in the box, waits. Henneman climbs the mound. Positions the ball behind his back. No, set. Here's a pitch. There's a bouncer to the left side, right where Trammell is stationed. He takes his time with a peg and puts Parker away easily. And that's out number 3 and the game. And the Tigers take it, spurred on by the disciplined leadership of McCoy. Our expectancy is rewarded. A tight one here, fans. The Tigers take the 7-6 decision. Here's the line for the Tigers. 7 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They lead 4 for the Brewers. 6 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. And they lead 7. Alder gets the win, his first. His record now 1-0. Mosiel takes the loss, his first. His record now 1-1. Henneman gets his second save. So the Tigers gain a step for the Tigers. They are hot now with 3 straight wins for the Tigers. Overall, they now stand at 8 and, let's see, 3 for the Brewers. Overall, 3 and 8. In the next game, they'll go after the Brewers again. And this game is in the books. Ernie Harwell and WAPBA leaving you from Detroit. Tigers take this one from the Brewers, 7-6. Here we go again, sports fans. I'm Ernie Harwell, bringing you Montreal Expos baseball. Keep your windows open and let the baseball in. We've got plenty of action here on WAPBA. We're coming to you from out here at the park where the Expos will host the visiting Pittsberg Pirates. Their recent record is about even. It's still early in the season. The Expos come into this game in 3rd place. They're 1.5 games behind the leader in the league. They enter this game 7th in batting at .260. Tied for 1st in stolen bases with 16. On top in ERA at 2.6.
This is the first game in this 3-game series.
The Expos take the field here in the first. McCoy has set his opening slate. Galarraga at first base. DeShields at second. Owen the shortstop. Wallach at third. And the outfield. In left is Nixon. In center, Martinez. And over in right, Walker. Fitzgerald is behind the plate. And the Montreal mound artist, the port-sided Smith. This is Smith's third start of the season. 1 win, 1 loss.
He won on his last outing.
Zane has worked 14 innings. His ERA is sublime 1.29. When he's on, he owns the plate. Good control. He will be facing Pirates starter, right-hander Terrell. So settle in. We're ready to start this game. To get it going for the Pirates here, Reedus. A valuable bat so far this season. 1 for 2. Batter facing Smith. Smith ready. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Hang up a K for Smith. 1 away. One out. First inning. Bell walks up. He bats right. So far this season, his average is .325. 1 homer. He's knocked in 8. He's walked 3 times in his 44 trips. Left-hander Smith ready. Smith winds up. Batted slowly toward first. Galarraga fields it and feeds Smith coming over for the putout. Two down. Bonds is stepping up to hit against Smith. He bats left-handed. On the season, hitting .243. Barry has 1 homer on the season, 5 ribbies. He's walked 9 times in his 47 trips. Batter set. Fitzgerald crouched down now. The pitch comes in. It's a ground hugger to short. Owen gloves it and easily throws out Bonds. 3 away. So the Pirates are retired in order. Pirates nothing. Expos coming up. For the Pirates
In the league, they enter this game 4th. In batting,
at .291.
4th. In runs scored, 2nd best. In slugging, 4th. In on-base percentage, we're still early in this season. The Pirates come into this game in 3rd place. They're 1.5 games behind the leader.
The Pirates take the field here in the first. Get your scorecard. Here's how it lines up defensively for the Pirates. Reedus at first base. Belliard at second. Bell, the shortstop. King at third. The outfield consists of Van Slyke in left field, Bonds in center field, and Bonilla over in right. Slock is behind the plate and going today for Pittsburgh, the righty Terrell. This is Terrell's 3rd start of the season. No wins, 1 loss. Walt has worked 6 1/3. His ERA a hefty 15.63. DeShields still leading off for the Expos. He swings from the left side. Delano doing good work at the plate, hitting at a .314 clip. Now Terrell ready. Here's the pitch. DeShields tries to drag one, but Terrell is able to reach it. Shovels to Reedus, hustling back, and that's all for DeShields. All right, here's Owen to take his swings. Spike doing good work at the plate, hitting at a .300 clip. 2 homers, 5 RBI. Batter ready. Right-handed Terrell goes to the set position. Here's the pitch. Owen started to go round, but he checked his swing in time. He takes a walk to first. Next batter, Wallach. On the year, carrying a .318 average, he has 8 RBIs. He's walked 3 times in his 47 trips. Owen can hightail it. Slock ready to receive.
The pitch. Punch to the left side. King is over. He cuts it off and throws to second. Out. Over to first. No, he's taken out by the runner. No throw. Two down. First inning. One on. Galarraga walks up. He bats right. He's their cleanup hitter. Andres, eager to get his bat working, batting 140. Pitcher Terrell set to go. Terrell kicks and delivers. Swung on and missed. Terrell pulled the string. And Galarraga was way out in front. 3 down. The half for the Expos. 0-0-0. They leave one. No score. The top of the second inning coming up. Bonilla, Slot, and Van Slyke due up for Pittsburgh. To get it going for the Pirates here, Bonilla against Smith. He'll bat right. He has been terrorizing the pitchers so far, batting .359 and slugging .667. 2 home runs, and he's driven in 10. Smith ready. And now the pitch. And Bonilla is caught looking. 1 down. Slot up. You can count on Don. To date, batting 3 hits in 12 trips. 1 homer, 3 ribbies. He's walked twice. Slot has patience. The hitter stands in. Smith gets set to work on him. The pitch comes in. Smith loses him, and he trots down to first. Here's Van Slyke to hit for the Pirates. 1 gone. Slot on at first for Pittsburgh. Poor start for Van Slyke. Batting .179. Slot, a decent runner. Smith staring in, ready to work. Smith with the pitch. Van Slyke waves at 1 in the dirt, and he's a strikeout victim. 2 gone. Next batter, King. He'll take advantage of your mistakes so far this season. 2 for 12. 2 home runs, and he's driven in 6. Smith focuses in on the target. To the plate. Right down the middle. That's 3 away. For the Pirates, 0-0-0. They leave one. No score. We head for the bottom of the second inning. The Expos will have Walker, Martinez, and Nixon here in the second. To get it going, Walker. Larry slugging .400. Walker ready. Now Terrell ready. He brings it home. Slow tapper toward second. He could beat this out. The quick snap from Belliard, and Walker is out at first. 1 away. Martinez walking up the bat. Martinez needs to get on track. He's around that Mendoza line, batting .214. Martinez steadies his bat. Terrell gets set to work on him. The pitch is on the way. Cut on, a topper out front. Terrell has it, goes to first, in time for the out. Now at bat, Nixon. He can surprise you at the plate on the year. 2 hits in 14 trips. He's walked twice. He has stolen 1 base and been caught once. He stands in. Terrell prepares to come home. The pitch. Grounded to short. This should do it. The throw to first. Gets him. 3 away. For the Expos. 3 up, 3 down.
No score. The Pirates will get a try in the top of the third inning. Belliard, Terrell, and Reedus to bat next. Belliard to lead it off for the Pirates. He hits from the right. His recent track record at the plate isn't good at all. To date, 2 hits in 8 trips. You don't see Raphael taking many pitches. He stands in. Smith staring in, ready to work. Now the delivery. Belliard lashes one to right toward the gap. Walker races over, but he won't get it. Belliard is going for 2, and there will be a play at second. The tag. Safe on a very close play. Double for Belliard for Pittsburgh. The first hit in this game for Belliard. His first double of the season. Okay, here's a pitcher, Terrell. For Pittsburgh, no outs, 1 on. At the plate this season, he's 1 for 2 and walked once. Terrell waiting. Smith is on the slab, shakes off the sign. Now he has one he likes. Fitzgerald sets up. Infield looking for the bunt. Speedy Belliard edging toward third. He doubled to lead it off. The delivery from Smith. Terrell squares. It's bunted to the first base side. Galarraga picks it up. Looks at third and goes to Shields, covering first for the easy out. A sacrifice for Terrell. Belliard moves to third. The Pirates have one away. Belliard on at third. Scoreless tie. Here's Reedus. He's their leadoff hitter. Smith put on the rubber. Infield deep. Belliard with a good lead off third. He cranks and fires. The whiff. Smith makes him look bad, and Smith is pumped. 2 down. For Smith, that's already his 5th strikeout of the game, and he gets a big strikeout with Belliard threatening on third. Next to bat for Pittsburgh is Bell from the right. The Pirates have 2 outs, 1 on at third. Smith gets set to pitch. Belliard takes his lead at third. The pitch. Healthy cut by Bell. He's out on strikes. And Belliard is stranded. That's 3 away. 6 Ks for Smith. For the Pirates, no runs on 1 hit. They leave 1. Still no score in the game. We go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. For Montreal, here in the 3rd, Fitzgerald, Smith, and Shields. Here's Fitzgerald to lead it off. To date, offensively, batting .458. Mike has 1 homer on the season for Ribbies. He's walked 5 times in his 29 trips. He'll wait for his pitch.
Showing the pitchers no mercy. He's collected a hit in 8 straight games.
Fitzgerald relaxes himself at the plate. Terrell poised. Terrell into his motion. Delivers. Fitzgerald hits it 9 miles. Foul ball. Strike 1. So Fitzgerald steps back in. Terrell prepares to come home. The pitch. Check swing and a roller back to the mound. Terrell is up with it. Takes his time and tosses it to Reedus for the putout. Well, pitcher Smith up. On the season, he's 0 for 3. He's given himself up once. Pitcher Terrell set to go. He lets it go. A skyscraper to deep left. Van Slyke races back. He turns left, and he stabs at the ball and has it. And that's the 2nd out. Shields gets set to bat against Terrell. He's the top of the order. Catcher Slot sets his target. Terrell to the wind. There's a liner toward left. Van Slyke is coming in hard. He can't get it. It's on its way to the wall. DeShields headed for second. He'll try for third. Bonds is over. He has the ball. Too late. DeShields ends up on third with a triple. Van Slyke tried to make a sliding catch, but the ball scooted by him toward Montreal. The first hit in this game for DeShields. His second triple of the season. All right, the Expos have two gone. DeShields on at third. Owen gets set to face Terrell. Terrell poised. DeShields at third with his arms out, crouched. Terrell winds up. Drilled to right by Owen. It is high. It is far. It is caught by Bonilla. For the Expos, nothing across. One left, another half inning gone. Still no score here after three. Montreal will now face the heart of the Pirates lineup. Bonds, Bonilla, and Slot coming up. Bonds leading off the fourth.
He came into this game tied for second in runs scored
with 11.
On top in walks
with 9. Fitzgerald ready to receive. Smith comes to him. That's batted to the right side. Galarraga feels it. And he beats Bonds to first. One away. Here comes Bonilla to take his cuts.
Starting this game, he was
7th.
In slugging.
7th.
In runs batted in.
With 10. 3rd.
In doubles.
With 4. Bonilla settles himself in the box. Fitzgerald crouched down now. Smith over the offering. Lined. Owen leaps. But he won't get it, and Bonilla is on at first. One on. Here's Slot to take his swings. Bonilla can fly at first. The hitter stands in. Smith is ready to fire it in. He wheels and deals. Wrapped back to the mound. Smith knocks it down. Picks it up. Throws quickly. Out at first. Bonilla moves to second on the play. That's out number 2. Next up, Van Slyke for Pittsburgh. 2 down. Bonilla on second. Bonilla at second has the speed. Smith staring in, ready to work. Bonilla stretches his lead off second. The pitch from Smith swung on. Foul tip, held by Fitzgerald. Strikeout. That's 3 away. 7th strikeout from Smith. That'll do it for Pittsburgh. Nothing across. 1 left on. They waste the base runner. Still no score. Expos coming up. Pittsburgh will now face the heart of the Expos lineup. Wallach, Galarraga, and Walker coming up. Well, Wallach to lead it off for the Expos. Wallach waiting. Terrell prepares to come home. Here comes the pitch. Swung on. It's popped foul behind third. King's running for it. At the stands. It's out of play. Strike 1. So Wallach steps back in. Terrell will go to work on him. Terrell comes to him. Fastball high. Free pass to Wallach, and the ump gives him first. Next up, Montreal hitter Galarraga. Wallach with decent speed. Batter Galarraga.
Among the league leaders, he's On the downside, worst in the league in strikeouts.
In this game, one strikeout. Terrell looking home. The pitch comes in. Galarraga lines one to right. Bonilla going back. It drops. He will play it on the hop. Wallach is heading to third. Here's the throw. The relay. He makes it. Galarraga takes second on the throw. Bonilla, the Pirates right fielder. He was just a little casual making that play. And the Expos took advantage. Scored out a single for Galarraga. Okay, 2 in scoring position. Nobody out. Walker will bat next for Montreal. Hitting .226. On the season, Walker has 2 runs batted in. Terrell is on the slab. Terrell prepared to work. Pirates playing for the out at first. At third, Wallach takes a short lead, and the pitch comes in. It's popped up. King moves toward the line. Into foul territory. He's calling for it. And he makes the catch. And the runners hold. Two on. Here's Martinez to take his swings. Hitting at .207. On the season, Martinez has 2 runs batted in. Dave steps up. Terrell is on the slab. Catcher Slot sets his target. Infield deep. Wallach steps off third. The pitch to Martinez. It's grounded into the hole. Bell dives, and he spears it. He's on his feet to first and just gets him. But a run scores. And the Expos break the tie and now lead 1-0. Fourth inning. And Martinez now has 3 runs batted in on the season. Nixon will bat next for Montreal. Batting left against Terrell for Montreal. Runner third, 2 away. Slot sets up. Looks at third. Terrell into the wind. Grounded hard to short. Bell fields it. The throw to first, and he's gone. For the Expos, a run on 1 hit. So they have one in the bank. After 4, 1-0 Expos. The Pirates will send out the bottom of the lineup. King, Belliard, and Terrell. To get it going, King. The batter stands in. Fitzgerald set. The pitch comes in. Grounded to third. The throw to first. And he's out. 1 down. Belliard to face Smith. You don't see Raphael on much. Raphael waits. Smith is ready to fire it in. And the pitch comes in. Cut on and missed. Belliard goes down swinging. 2 away. For Smith, that's already his 8th strikeout of the game. Pittsburgh now sends Terrell to bat. He stands in. Smith looking home. Smith to the wind. It's a whiff. Side retired. 9th strikeout from Smith. Smith sets them down in order after 4 1/2. It's still 1-0 Expos. But Expos will have Fitzgerald, Smith, and DeShields here in the 5th. Fitzgerald will get it started for the Expos. He's hitting .440. Terrell is ready to fire it in. Terrell now. In on the fist. Fitzgerald fights it off into shallow right. And he's on at first. Fitzgerald has
Now hit safely in 9 consecutive games.
next batter, Smith. Fitzgerald with average speed. Terrell set. The sacrifice is on. Terrell deals.
It's bunted down the third baseline. Rolling foul. Strike one.
Terrell delivers again. Smith squares.
He brings it home. It's bunted toward third.
King grabs it. His only play is at first.
And he goes there for the out.
And Fitzgerald moves up. The Shields up. We're back at the top of the order. The Expos have one away. Fitzgerald on second, up by 1. Delino 1 for 2. Fitzgerald at second. Terrell
Climbs the mound.
checks Fitzgerald at second.
And the pitch. Breaking ball. Ball 4.
And the Shields shots down to first.
And that sets up the double play.
The next Expos batter is Owen. Runners at first and second. One down. Spike was not a slugger. Spike has driven home 5 runs for the season. Terrell on the rubber. Slot crouched down now.
The runners take their lead. He delivers high and tight. The ump says ball 4.
And Owen will get down to first.
That fills the bases.
Here's the right-handed Wallach to take his swings.
Ducks on the pond.
1 out.
Tim gets good wood.
Tim has driven home 8 runs for the season. Wallach brushes his shirt, wipes his hand on his shirt front, hitches his pants, raises both arms above his head with a bat in between. Terrell stretches his arms above his head. The ump using his broom to clean off the plate. Batter in the box.
Waits.
Terrell is on the slab. Catcher ready.
Infielder's back. The runners take their lead.
Now Terrell pitches.
Line drive, base hit. In the hole between third and short.
Van Slyke comes up with it. Fitzgerald
Scores.
The Shields is rounding third. Owen is rounding second. They're waving the Shields in.
Here comes a throw home.
Owen is going for third. And Wallach is headed for second.
Here's a play at the plate, and he's safe easily. And there's a play at second, and he's safe ahead of the throw. Good heads-up play.
So the single drives in 2, and the Expos now lead 3-0. That gives Wallach 10 RBI on the season. 1 gone, 5th inning, 2 on. Galarraga up. He's hitting .156. He already has a hit in this game. Strikes out regularly. Right-hander Terrell ready. Pirates playing for the out at first. He lets it go. Bounce to short. He leaps. And he's got it. No play at home. He flips the King. Wallach slides. Out at third. Fine play. He leaped to save a run and then backhanded that ball. But a run scores, and Galarraga is on at first. And the Expos now lead 4-0. That gives Galarraga 5 RBI on the season. Here's Walker coming to the plate. Pitcher Terrell set to go. The pitch to Walker. Way over his head. Slot scrambles. Galarraga goes to second.
And they score that a wild pitch.
Walker back in the box. And here comes Pirates manager McCoy. He's asking Terrell for the ball. On his way to the mound is Ross. So Terrell goes 4 2/3. His line, 4 runs. So far, on 4 hits. 4 walks. 1 strikeout. He's responsible for the runner. He can only lose it. The right-hander, Ross, enters this game with a 3.38 ERA. This is his second appearance. He's worked 2 2/3. No record yet. He'll try to hold him to let the Pirates get back in it. Ross takes a few warm-up pitches. He's rubbing up the ball. We're ready to go. So Walker steps back in. Right-handed Ross goes to the set position. The pitch. High and away, and it gets by Slot. He scrambles. Galarraga moves up. So Walker will get back in there. Ross comes set. Ross comes to the plate. Way off the plate. That'll be ball 4. And a free pass for Walker. And there are runners at the corner. Expos hitter Martinez. Martinez is hitless in 2 at-bats. Driven in 1. Right-hander Ross ready. He lets 1 go. Line to left center. Base hit. Bonds is over. Galarraga scores. Bonds takes it on the long bounce. Walker is well around second. The strong throw comes into Bell, and they're holding Walker at second. So Martinez with a ribby single. This ball game now 5-zip. Now at bat, Nixon. Ross set. Ross spins and fires to second. It's right there. The tag. He's back. Now Ross is set again. Ross into his motion. Delivers. Nixon lofts a routine fly ball to center. Bonds moves under it and hauls it in. Side retired. For the Expos, 4-3-0. They leave 2, so the Expos have now taken a big lead. Pirates trailing 5-zip. Pittsburgh now will send out the top of the order. Reedus, Bell, and Bonds. To get it going, Reedus. Reedus knows how to get on base. Smith gets set to work on him. Now Smith pitches. Reedus tops it down the third baseline. It'll be a tough play for Wallach. The off-balance peg. Yes! Got him by a stride. Sweet play by Wallach. 1 down. Bell comes up to bat. Smith is ready to fire it in. Smith brings it to the plate. It's rocked high and deep. Get going, Walker. And he checks it down. 2 down. Bonds is up next. Smith prepared to work. And a pitch. Bonds piles into this pitch. That could be trouble. Walker races it to the wall. Back. It's history. Home run for Bonds. So they collect a solo homer, his second home run of the season. The Pirates are on the board. Score 5-1, and Bonds now has 6 runs batted in on the season. Bonilla walking up to bat. Smith will go to work on him. Now Smith pitches. Big swing, hit deep to left field, toward the gap. Nixon got a late start. He won't get it. Bonilla is trying for 2. Here comes a throw. Too late. Double for Bonilla. Bobby with his second hit in this game. Slot getting ready to go. Don ready. Fitzgerald sets up. Bonilla edges a bit more off second. The pitch. Grounded to short. Owen charges. Takes it on the short hop. Throws quickly to retire the side. That'll do it for Pittsburgh. A run on 2 hits. No errors. One left. They score, but still trail by 4.
Pirates
Down 5-1. They are getting a lesson in how to play this game. The Expos will have Fitzgerald, Smith, and DeShields here in the 6th. Leading off, Fitzgerald. His average now at .462. Ross poised. The pitch from Ross. Swung on, hit to dead center field. Bonds is right there.
waits.
And pulls it down. One away. Next up, Montreal hitter Smith. He stands in. Right-hander Ross ready. The pitch. Taken for a strike. Smith goes down looking.
2 down.
DeShields is the next hitter. DeShields in the box. Ross looking in. The offering to DeShields. Loop to left toward the gap. He'll have to hurry, and Van Slyke takes it in. 3 away. The Pirates retire the side in order.
Pirates
Behind the Expos, 5-1. For Pittsburgh, here in the 7th, Van Slyke, King, and Belliard. Van Slyke will start the 7th. Batting .171. Van Slyke waiting. Catcher ready. Now the delivery. Didn't mean to swing. A slow roller to the left side. Owen will have to rush his throw. Wide throw. Galarraga could not keep his foot on the bag. And Van Slyke is on at first. That should be an error on Owen. And it is E6.
Pirates
Hitter King. Left-hander Smith ready. Smith comes to him. King lifts a lazy pop fly. Wallach drips back into left and brings it down. Belliard is now up. Smith comes set. Smith rocks and fires. A whiff, 2 gone. 10 Ks. Ross now up. Ross steps up to the plate. Fitzgerald set.
Pirates
Manager McCoy looking at his score sheet. McCoy is yanking Ross. Backman will now hit for him. Switch hitter. He grabs a bat. Heads out. So Ross goes 1 1/3. The line on him. No runs. On 1 hit. Here's Backman coming to the plate. Left-handed Smith goes to the set position. He wheels and deals. Swung on. It's a high fly to center. Martinez roams over. Plenty of room. This should do it. And he makes the catch. And that retires the side. For the Pirates, nothing across. 1 miscue for the Expos. They leave 1. They had a chance but could not convert. Expos up 5-1. Okay, folks, on your feet. Take a break for the 7th inning stretch. The big hit is coming up. 2, 3, 4. Owen, Wallach, and Galarraga. Tomlin is coming on to pitch for the Pirates. The left-hander, Tomlin, comes into this game with a 4.82 ERA. This is his 5th appearance. He's worked 9 1/3. Here's Owen to start it off. He's hitting .290. Tomlin is finished with his warm-up pitches. The umpire is brushing off the plate. We're ready to go. Slot sets up. Tomlin into his motion. Delivers upstairs. And Owen isn't tempted. Ball number 4. And he takes his base. Expos hitter Wallach. Tim, in 3 appearances, 1 hit, 1 free pass. Knocked in 2. And he scored once. Tomlin comes set. The pitch. Swung on, strike. Owen breaks hard for second base. Slot comes up throwing the slide. Nails him, 1 away. So Wallach steps back in. Pitcher Tomlin set to go. He lets it go. Wallach shatters his bat, and the ball rolls toward King. He guns it to first and nails Wallach by a step. Part of the bat went farther than the ball did. 2 down. Now coming to bat for the Expos, Galarraga. Catcher Slot sets his target. Here he comes. Hit hard down the left field line. Van Slyke is after it. He's at the warning track and makes the running catch to retire the side. The line for the Expos, 0-0-0. The score still 5-1. Pirates trail. We're at the head of the order for the Pirates. Smith will face Reedus, Bell, and Bonds. To get it going, Reedus. Reedus can get on for you. Reedus ready to bat. Smith gets set to pitch. The pitch. Strike 3. He's out of there. 1 away. 11 strikeouts for Smith. Reedus is now struck out 3 times. Bell up there. Batter up. Left-handed Smith goes to the set position. The delivery from Smith. Lined hard to left. Nixon had him played perfectly, and he gloves it. He scarcely had to move. 2 gone. Bonds up. Batter ready. Fitzgerald sets up. And the pitch comes in. It misses. Ball 4. And Bonds will get the base. And that's only the second walk issued by Smith. Now at bat, Bonilla. Smith poised. First baseman Galarraga perched right in front of the bag. Quick move to the plate. Bonilla bounces one toward short. Grabbed on 2 hops by Owen. Thrown on to first. Safe. He's safe. High throw drew Galarraga off the bag. That should be an error on Owen, and that's his second error in the game. And that's the second error for the Expos. Well, here's Slot to hit for the Pirates. Runners at first and second. 2 away. Slot, 1 free ticket in 3 trips. Don can do some damage. Smith looking in. The runners take their lead. Smith kicks and delivers. There's a little blooper down the right field line. It might drop in. It does. Bonds scores. Bonilla is around third. They're waving Bonilla in. Owen will relay. Here comes a throw home. Here's a play at the plate. And he's safe easily. And Slot holds with a double. So 2-run score on Slot's double. And the Pirates get 2 back. They trail by 2, 5-3. For Slot, his first double of the season. Slot on at second. 2 gone. It's now Van Slyke the bat. Van Slyke is hitless in 3 at-bats. Van Slyke is struck out twice. Andy can do some damage. Over in the on-deck circle, King watches Smith. Van Slyke pulls at his sleeve, puts the hand briefly on the back of his neck, taps the bat on the inside of his right foot. Smith inspects the ball, trying to find some magic. Van Slyke in the box, waits for the pitch. Pitcher Smith eyeing Van Slyke. Now he's ready. The pitch. Wide by a hair. Free ticket to first for Van Slyke, and Smith has walked the tying run. Here's the guy struggling, and you walk him? Not what manager McCoy wants to see. 2 away, 8th inning, 2 on. Next to bat for Pittsburgh is King. King is 0 for 3. King grips his right shoulder. Smith positions his mitt. The batter stands in, sets his hands. Now ready. Smith sets up on the rubber again. He's thrown a lot of bat dodges in this game. Belliard is loose and ready to follow King. Left-hander Smith ready. The runners take their lead. The offering to King. King pops it up behind the plate. Fitzgerald tosses it mask away. Running back. It's out of play. Strike 1. King in the batter's box. He slowly digs in to face Smith. Jeff has a look of determination on his face. Waits for the pitch. Smith is on the slab. Now Smith ready. Smith delivers. High fly ball to left. Nixon moves under it. Moves in. And he makes the catch. For the Pirates, 2 runs, 1 hit, 1 error. They leave 2. They had good chances for more, but still trailed by 2. Expos ahead 5-3. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Walker, Martinez, and Nixon to bat next. Walker will get it started for the Expos. Batting left. Walker steps up to the plate. Tomlin prepared to work. Check swing. He went around. 1 away. One gone. Martinez is stepping up to hit against Tomlin. He bats left-handed. Martinez stands in. Tomlin gets set to work on him. The pitch. Fastball. It's a nubber to the left of the mound. Bell charges. Picks up the ball barehanded. Then he gets him. 2 down. Nixon the hit. Otis 0 for 3. Tomlin staring in, ready to work. The pitch. A shot to left field. Van Slyke got a great jump. He's back. Reaches up and brings it down. 3 down. So the Expos go quietly. Expos still with a 2-run lead. We go to the top of the 9th inning. The Pirates will have Belliard, Tomlin, and Reedus here in the 9th. Here's Belliard to start it off. He bats right. They need to get him on. You don't see Raphael taking many pitches. Belliard steps up to the plate. Smith is on the slab. Jaw tightens as he gets a sign. 11 strikeouts in the game. Fitzgerald sets up. McCoy looking on. Pirates skipper McCoy walking down the bench. He's calling on his reserves. Who is it? Reynolds will bat for Belliard. Switch hitter. He shoulders a bat. Walks confidently before the crowd. Reynolds comes up to bat. Reynolds, recently known as a solid hitter on the season. 5 for 11. Reynolds knows how to get on base. In the on-deck circle, Tomlin follows the moves on the mound. The slugger waits.
Smith climbs the mound. 11 strikeouts in the game. McCoy arms akimbo. Now he comes home with it. Reynolds dribbles one to the left of the mound. Smith can't reach it. Owen charges in, grabs it, and throws in one motion. And nips Reynolds at first. One away. Tomlin is scheduled to hit. Tomlin to face Smith. Offensively this season, nothing in 2 trips. And here comes Expos manager McCoy. He's asking Smith for the ball. McCoy is bringing in Anderson to face Tomlin. He'll lose the platoon advantage. So Smith gets his innings. He pitched 8 1/3. The line on him, 3 runs, 1 earned, on 5 hits. A homer. Walk 3. He fans 11. He stands to win it. The right-hander Anderson enters this game with a 0 ERA. This is his 3rd appearance. He's worked an inning and 2/3. His record, 1 win, no losses. It's his game to save. Anderson takes a few warm-up pitches. He's rubbing up the ball. We're ready to go. Anderson climbs the mound. Reedus now kneels in the on-deck circle. Anderson looking in at the target. Pirates skipper McCoy walking down the bench. McCoy is yanking Tomlin. LaValle is enlisted to hit for him. Bats left. He shoulders the bat. Heads out. Tomlin pitched 2 innings. The line on him, no runs, on no hits. LaValle comes up to bat on the year, hitting .240. He's walked 7 times in his 32 trips. He'll wait for his pitch. LaValle gets in there. Anderson is on the slab. Now the delivery. Fisted to right by LaValle. Walker will have to hustle, and it falls in front of him. He's forced to play it on the hop. He had no chance on that one, and LaValle has himself a single. All right, Reedus up for Pittsburgh. 1 out, 1 on, down by 2. Reedus 0 for 4. Reedus has struck out 3 times. Anderson put on the rubber, now glances at LaValle. First baseman Galarraga is on the bag. Here he comes, swung on. He goes the other way. Base hit right field. Walker will play it on the hop. LaValle is around second, but the coach flashes the stop sign. He'll hold it second as the throw comes in. Back-to-back single. The tying run is on. 2 on. Bell comes out to face Anderson. That's right. Jay has 8 RBIs this season. Jay has done nothing in 4 trips. Reedus at first is a speedster. Bell brushes his shirt, tugs at his belt. Anderson wipes sweat from his hands. Bell steps up to the plate, plays a little flute with his fingers on the bat handle, waits for the pitch. And here comes Expos manager McCoy. He's asking Anderson for the ball. They'll go to Burke, the right-hander. So Anderson pitched to 2 batters. He yielded 2 hits. He leaves with 2 runners on. For Burke, this is his first appearance. He's a right-handed pitcher. He'll be looking for the double play. It's his game to save. Bell preparing to bat. Burke positions his mitt. Burke has asked for a new ball. He's rubbing it up. Bell stands in, works his back foot, lowers the brim of his cap, glances down at the plate, waits. Burke is on the slab. Jaw tightens as he gets the sign. The left-handed hitter Bonds on deck. Now Burke ready. The runners take their lead.
Burke delivers. Bell goes down swinging. 2 away. For Pittsburgh, 2 on, first and second. 2 away. The top of the 9th inning. The next Pirates batters Bonds batting third. Bonds pounds his bat on the plate. He's slugging .475. Already has a homer in this game, his second. Bonds, 1 hit, 1 walk, and 4 trips, and he scored 2 runs. Bonds, readying himself, flexes his left hand. Bonds asks for a new ball. A little scuff gate going on out there. Burke shakes out his arms. Bonds in the box, leans in. Burke put on the rubber, checks the runners. The offering from Burke. Hook down the right field line. Will it stay fair? Yes, it's in play. Walker is after it. LaValle scores. Reedus is around third. They're waving Reedus in. The Shields will relay. Here comes a throw home. The coach is waving Bonds to third on the throw. Here's a play at the plate, and he's safe easily. Tie ball game. And there's a play at third. The throw, and he's safe easily. So the Montreal defensives have been breached. The go-ahead run is now on third. So the double scores 2 big runs. Pirates. They have tied this game. That gives Bonds a RBI on the season. All right, Bonilla up. Bonds hanging out at third. 2 outs. Score tied. Bonilla 2 for 4. And he scored a run. On the season, Bonilla has 10 runs batted in. Bonilla preparing himself. Burke shakes out his arms. Goes to his cap. Bonilla in the batter's box. Now ready. Burke put on the rubber. Checks third. And the pitch comes in. Slow bounder to the right side. The Shields charges over. Scoops it. 2 outs. He flips to first. And they get him. Side retired. For the Pirates, 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors. They lead 1. They have tied this game. Score tied at 5 at the end of 8 1/2. We go to the bottom of the 9th inning. The Expos will have Fitzgerald, Burke, and the Shields here in the 9th. Kramer is coming on in relief for Pittsburgh. Kramer throws from the right. He has a lofty 9.82 ERA. This is his 4th appearance. He's worked 3 2/3. His record, 1 loss. It's his game to win. McCoy making another defensive change. Johnny makes his move. Leaned is now playing second base. Reynolds is out. Here's Fitzgerald to start it off. Fitzgerald can get on for you. Fitzgerald has been up 3 times with 1 hit, and he scored once. Kramer bends for the rosin bag. The ump wants to look at the ball. Now he returns it to Kramer. So now the batter stands in. Waits. Kramer put on the rubber. Slot sets up. Kramer fires it in. Fitzgerald pops a little fly. Back at second. Leaned. Bell going out. Bonds coming in. And Bonds makes the catch in front of Bell. 1 away. Burke is scheduled to hit. Burke walking up the bat. Tim taking his first at bat of the season. Kramer put on the rubber. Right-hander Kramer ready. McCoy looks on silent. Expos skipper McCoy walking down the bench. You can mark pitcher Burke out for the Expos. McCoy not letting him bat. Aldretti will now hit for him. Bats left. He selects a chopstick and heads toward the plate. So Burke goes 2/3 of an inning. He leaves with no runs on 1 hit. Aldretti coming up. Mike will deliver an occasional hit. This is his fourth game on the year. Nothing in 3 trips. He's walked once. Aldretti knows how to get on base. Kramer sets up on the rubber. Right-hander Kramer ready. A little glistening on his upper lip. Kramer winds and fires. Driven to the gap in right. Bonilla can't get there. It falls in. Aldretti is headed for second. He's digging. The throw from Bonds. He lays the tag on him. Safe. The ump signals safe. A double for Aldretti. So the Expos have an opening that puts the winning run in scoring position for Aldretti. His first double of the season. And that's his first hit this season. 1 gone. 9th inning. 1 on. Left-handed hitter to Shields. Gets set to bat against Kramer. To Shields. 1 hit, 1 walk, and 4 trips. And he scored once. He's hitting .316. Delino has 3 RBIs this season. Aldretti at second. He's the potential winning run. To Shields. Grips his right shoulder. Flexes his left hand. Looks back into the dugout. Kramer inspects the ball. To Shields. In the batter's box. Quick look at the ump. Again focused on Kramer. Leans in. Kramer on the rubber. Glances back at the runner. Expos. Skipper McCoy walking down the bench. We have a break in the action. McCoy will send in Grissom to run for Aldretti. Grissom takes his place at second base. He's very aggressive on the pads. Expos. Skipper McCoy wants that run. Grissom has 3 stolen bases in the 5 games he's played. To Shields. Pulls at his sleeve. Wipes his hand across the letters. Kramer has asked for a new ball. He's rubbing it up. Batter in the box. Waits. Kramer climbs the mound. Pitcher Kramer eyeing the Shields. Now he's ready. Grissom extending his lead. Now the delivery. Grounded to Leaned. He scoops it up. No play at third. And he flips to first in time. 2 away. Grissom moves up, so the Pittsburgh defensives have been breached. The winning run is now on third base. So we have Owen to bat for the Expos. The switch hitter batting left against Kramer. Runner at third. 2 down. At the plate. Spike already has 3 walks, and he scored a run. Spike has 5 RBIs this season. Owen grips his right shoulder. Kramer shakes out his right arm. Goes to his hat. Kramer works the ball with his hand. Owen in the box. Spike takes his time settling in the box. Now ready. Kramer is on the slab. Wallach swings 3 bats on deck. Right-hander Kramer ready. Grissom at third with his arms out. Crouched. The offering to Owen. Big swing. Hits a dying Quail to right. Bonilla gallops in. Leaned. Races back. But it parachutes between them. A Texas League single for Owen. Grissom scores easily. So it goes. The Pirates tumble. In dramatic fashion, they have been beaten by the Expos. A tight one here, fans. The Expos win a squeaker 6-5. Here's the line for the Expos. 6 runs on 7 hits. They committed 2 errors. They lead 6. For the Pirates, 5 runs on 8 hits. No errors. And they lead 8. Burt gets the win, his first. His record now 1-0. Kramer takes the loss, his second. His record now 0-2.
So the
Expos
gain a step.
for the Expos.
Overall, they now stand at 6 wins and
5
losses.
for the Pirates.
Overall,
5
wins,
6.
losses. In the next game, the Pirates will have another try.
And this game is in the books. This is WAPBA and Ernie Harwell saying so long from Montreal. Final score, Montreal Expos 6, Pittsburgh Pirates 5. Well, hi, everybody. I'm Ernie Harwell, bringing you Cincinnati Reds baseball. Today, we're wired here from Cincinnati, and you'd better keep your windows closed. It's been raining here for a while. McCoy been talking this over with the ground crew. They're playing games in both dugouts.
Don't know why there's no sun up in the sky, stormy weather. Since me and that little gal of mine ain't together, it keep raining all the time. I hope it don't rain now. Let's play ball.
And they're finally rolling back the tarp. But the break hasn't helped the pitchers. Let's play some ball.
They come into this game hot with 7 wins in their last 10 games. With 3 straight wins, the Reds come into this game in second place. They're only half game out in the league. They came into the game second best in batting average at .299, second in runs, tied for first in stolen bases with 16, third in on-base percentage. This is the first game in this 3-game series.
The Reds take the field here in the first. Manager McCoy sends out his squad this way. Benzinger at first base. Duncan at second. Larkin the shortstop. Sabo at third. Across the outfield in left is Winningham. And center Hatcher. And over in right O'Neill. Oliver is behind the plate and on the mound for the Reds. The left-hander, Browning. Now this is Browning's 4th start of the season. His record, 1-1.
He's coming off a win.
Tom has worked 21 innings. His ERA at 3.86. Decent control. He will be facing Cubs starter, right-hander Maddox. We'll tell you about him in the bottom half, so settle in. We're ready to start this game. To get it going for the Cubs here, Walton. A steady hitter. To date,
3
hits in 16 trips. He's walked twice. Walton settles himself in the box. Browning looking home. The delivery. Driven to right. It's playable. O'Neill moves under it and hauls it in. 1 away. Grace up the bat, 1 out. His average at .351. 1 homer, 8 ribbies. He's walked 4 times in his 41 trips. Grace can get on for you. Now Browning ready. He delivers. Grace gets way under this one. A tall one in the infield. Larkin and Duncan are both there. Larkin takes charge. And Grace is history, and that's out number 2. Here's the right-handed Sandberg to take his swings. 2 away. Swinging a chilly bat. So far, hitting at .238, 2 homers, 7 RBI. Ryan steps up. Oliver sets up. Browning into his motion. Delivers. Sandberg bruises it, heading for the gap in left center. But Winningham flags it down on the first bounce, and Sandberg decides not to stretch it. He hugs first with a single. Two down, first inning, 1 on. Dawson steps up to face Browning. So far at the plate, he's hitting .353, 3 homers, 8 RBI. He's walked 3 times in his 37 trips. Batter set. Left-hander Browning ready. The pitch. Dawson tops the ball. It bounces to the left side, past the lunging Sabo, and by the outstretched glove of Larkin. That ball had eyes. Sandberg is around second, but the coach flashes the stop sign, and he puts on the brakes. As the throw comes in, the Cubs put 2 singles back-to-back. 2 down. Sandberg on second. Dawson on first for Chicago. The top of the first inning. Next to bat for Chicago is Dunston from the right. Shawan slow getting out of the gate. So far hitting at .233. Browning sets up on the rubber again. Checks Sandberg at second. The runners take their lead. The pitch softly hit to left. Larkin is out. Winningham is racing in and takes it for the out. For the Cubs, no runs on 2 hits. They leave 2. A good chance goes by the board. Cubs, nothing. Reds coming up. For the Cubs.
Recently, it's been win 1, lose 1. About even in their last 10 with 3 straight wins. The Cubs come into this game in second place. On the league leaderboards, they enter this game ninth. In batting at .253. Fourth. In ERA at 3.51. They're only half game out.
The Cubs take the field here in the first. Manager McCoy sends out his squad this way. Grace at first base. Sandberg at second. Dunston, the shortstop. Salazar at third. The outfield consists of McClendon in left field, Walton in center field, and Dawson over in right. Girardi is behind the plate and going today for Chicago. The right-handed chucker, Maddox. This is Maddox's third start of the season. His record 0-1. Gregg has worked 15 innings. His ERA at 4.6. Larkin will get it started for the Reds. Right-hander. On the season, carrying a .256 average, he has 5 RBIs, 4 stolen bases, and 5 attempts. He's walked 5 times in his 48 trips. Girardi sets up. Maddox kicks and deals. Texas Leaguer to left. Larkin is around first and holds as the throw comes into second. He's on with a single. For Cincinnati, no outs. Larkin on at first. Duncan's up. So far at the plate, hitting .488, 2 homers, 8 RBI. He's walked once in his 44 trips. Larkin stretches his lead. Duncan waits. Maddox gets set to pitch. First baseman Grace perched right in front of the bag. The pitch, punch to left. Salazar snags it. The throw across the diamond. Larkin trots back to first. Sabo getting ready to go. Slow start for Chris. Chris hitting .226, 2 home runs, and he's driven in 7. Sabo takes his stance. Right-hander Maddox ready. The pitch. Swung on, strike. Larkin breaks hard for second base. The peg. Tagged. Safe. That's his 5th steal of the season. Sabo ready to take on Maddox again. Maddox on the rubber. Righty against righty. Checks Larkin at second. Larkin moves quietly toward third. The pitch. Swung on and missed. Maddox pulled the string, and Sabo was way out front. Made him look bad. 2 away. For Cincinnati. 2 outs, 1 on. Here's O'Neill to hit for the Reds. Batting left. Ice cold bat. Hall hitting .225. Lightning down at second. Maddox will go to work on him. Larkin moves another step away from second. Maddox kicks and deals. Off-balance swing. Missed. Side retired. That'll do it for Cincinnati. Nothing across. 1 left. Chicago due up. For Chicago, it'll be Salazar, Girardi, and McClendon. Salazar to lead it off for the Cubs. Right-hander. Lewis will hurt you. So far at the plate, 4 for 12. He has 3 RBIs. Salazar now ready.
Browning looking in at the target. The pitch to Salazar. Popped high in front of the plate. Oliver tosses it mask away. Waves off Sabo. And he's got it. One away. Base is clear. One away. Girardi will bat next for Chicago. A right-sider. To date, batting .250. He has 6 RBIs. He's walked twice in his 35 trips. Girardi gets in there. Browning prepared to work. He cranks and fires. And it's lined to center field. Hatcher takes 3 steps to his right and hauls it in. 2 away. McClendon coming up. McClendon not strong at the plate. Browning gets set to pitch. He lets it go. Swung on. Blooper down the right field line. O'Neill racing in. He makes the running catch. That's 3 away. So the Cubs are retired in order. No score. The Reds will get a try in the bottom of the 2nd inning. The Reds will have Winningham, Hatcher, and Benzinger here in the 2nd. Here's Winningham to lead it off. There's no telling what Herm can do at the plate. He has 3 RBIs. Maddox gets set to work on him. The pitch. It's a shot to left center. That's a base hit. Winningham grounds first. Walton takes it on the long bounce. The throw to second. And Winningham holds with a single. Here's Hatcher coming to the plate. Swinging a hot bat so far. Now batting .320. 1 homer. 5 RBIs. Winningham is jockeying for a big lead off first. Batter ready. Maddox gets set to pitch. Winningham is on the move. Maddox brings it. Hard ground ball behind first. Grace knocks it down, but he'll have no play, and both runners are safe. Scored at a single. Nobody out. 2nd inning, 2 on. The bottom of the 2nd inning, we have Benzinger to bat for the Reds. His average at .382. Todd has driven home 13 runs for the season. Maddox put on the rubber. Checks Winningham at 2nd. Breaking ball, cut on. And missed. Benzinger goes down swinging. 1 away. One away. Runners at 1st and 2nd. Oliver will bat next for Cincinnati. A right-sider. Hitting at .303. Joe has 7 RBIs this season. Maddox sets up on the rubber again. Checks Winningham at 2nd. The runners take their lead. Maddox kicks and deals. Off-speed delivery. Oliver chases it. He's out of there. 2 down. Okay, 2 on, 1st and 2nd. 2 away. The bottom of the 2nd inning. Pitcher Browning up. On the season, he's 1 for 7. He's given himself up once. Maddox put on the rubber. Girardi crouched down now. The runners take their lead. The pitch. Swung on. Easy bounce out of Sandberg. He's up with it. He flips to Dunston at 2nd. And they get him to retire the side. The line for the Reds. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors. They leave 2. A good chance goes by the board. No score in the game. We go to the top of the 3rd inning. For Chicago, it'll be Maddox, Walton, and Grace. Here's Maddox to start it off. Right-handed hitter to face Browning.
Offensively this season, he's 1 for 6. Browning looking in at the target. Browning
Brings it.
didn't mean to swing. A slow roller to the left side. Larkin will have to rush his throw, and he gets Maddox. Nice play. One away. Next batter, Walton. Walton knows how to get on base. Walton relaxes himself at the plate. Left-hander Browning ready. The pitch from Browning. Fastball right across the plate. Strike one. Walton stands in again. Left-handed Browning goes to the set position. The pitch. Wide by a hair. Free ticket to first for Walton. Grace is the next hitter. Walton will take a big lead. He has the speed. The batter stands in. Catcher ready. And Walton takes off. The delivery, and Grace bounces it to the left side. It scoots through the infield. Larkin was over to cover second and let the ball get through. Walton moves easily to third, and Grace is on with a single. Larkin couldn't reverse his direction in time. Cubs with Walton on third, Grace on first, one out, the top of the third inning. Here's Sandberg. Ryan has 7 RBIs this season. Ryan ready. Browning sets up on the rubber again. Browning gets set to pitch. Infield back at double play depth. The runners take their lead. The pitch. That's a well-hit ball. Out to deep left. Winningham races to the wall. Don't forget the right. It's a goner. Sandberg got the fat of the bat on that one. So Sandberg has his third homer of the season. The Cubs have their first big runs, and the Cubs go ahead by 3 runs, 3-0 here in the third. And Sandberg now has 10 runs batted in on the season. Dawson is up next.
He came into this game 5th in slugging, tied for 2nd in homers with 3, 4th in doubles with 4.
Pitcher Browning eyeing Dawson. Now he's ready. Browning delivers. Fastball bounced up the middle. Duncan over, and it's through. Base hit for Dawson. Andre with his second hit in this game. Well, Dunston is out to get his licks. He bats right, 1 down. Dawson on at first for Chicago. Pitcher Browning set to go. Dawson 2 full strides off first. He brings it home. Base hit left field. Winningham is there. Spears it on 1 hop. Juggles it. Dawson around second. But the third base coach has his arms in the air, and they hold Dawson up as the throw comes in. A pair of singles for Chicago. One out, third inning, 2 on. Salazar, the hit. The batter stands in. Browning will go to work on him. Browning cranks it up. Smashed hard at Benzinger. He scoops it up. Over to second for 1. Back to Benzinger at first in time. A double play, and they get out of the inning. The line for the Cubs.
3
runs, 4 hits, no errors. They lead 1. They have sprung into the lead. Reds on the short end, 3-0. Cincinnati now will send out the top of the order. Larkin, Duncan, and Sabo. Larkin leading it off. Maddox looking home. The pitch. grounded to the right side. Sandberg to his left. And it sneaks through. Single for Larkin. Barry with his second hit in this game. Duncan getting ready to go. Batter Duncan
On the league leaderboards,
He's
number 2 in hitting.
his average now at .477.
4th. In slugging, 4th. In on-base percentage, leading in hits,
With 21. Third
in runs,
with 11. Maddox prepared to work. Space on the right. Larkin leading off. Maddox brings it. Bounce it to Sandberg. He flips the fence to the second. And they get him. They get the out. No chance for a double play. Duncan reaches first on the play. Sabo will bat next for Cincinnati. A right-sider for Cincinnati. One away, one on. Catcher Girardi sets his target. The pitch. Just over the knees. The plate up. Thumbs him out. 2 away for Maddox. That's already his 5th strikeout of the game. One on. O'Neill up the bat. He's their cleanup hitter.
Starting this game, he was on the downside.
3rd
in strikeouts.
in this game. 1 strikeout. Maddox set. Maddox
With the pitch,
Maddox jams him. O'Neill fights it off and muscles it towards shallow right. It drops back at first and rolls into foul ground. Dawson hustles over. Still after it. Now he's there. Duncan is around 3rd. They're waving him in. And he scores. The throw goes to 3rd. And O'Neill is in standing with a double. So the double scores 1. The Reds are on the board. Trimming the lead. 1 on, the bottom of the 3rd inning. Winningham gets set to face Maddox. Batter facing Maddox. Catcher Girardi sets his target. The pitch. Swung on, bounced toward the mound. Maddox knocks it down. Now he has it. He goes to first for the 3rd out. That'll do it for Cincinnati. A run on 2 hits. 1 left. They score, but still trail by 2. Reds down 3-1. Bottom of the lineup, Girardi, McClendon, and Maddox coming up. Girardi leading off the 4th. Browning gets set to pitch. The pitch. Big swing. Hits a dying Quail to right. O'Neill gallops in. Duncan races back, but it parachutes between them. A blip single for Girardi. Well, Girardi on at first. The next Cubs batter is McClendon. Girardi at first can run. Oliver crouched down now. First baseman Benzinger right on the bag. Browning rocks and fires, lofted deep to left field. Winningham is racing back. He's at the warning track, at the wall. And he takes it in. Girardi is tagging, but the coach holds him at first. Maddox up there. Gregg steps up. Oliver ready to receive. Big hold on the right side. Girardi not wandering too far. Infield drawn in a few feet. And now the pitch. He squares. Fouled off. Again, he squares to bunt. The pitch. And he fouls it back. Strike 2. So Maddox steps back in. Browning looking in. Infield drawn in a few feet. Now he throws to first. And Girardi gets back. Not his best move. Now Browning is back on the rubber. The 2-strike pitch. Over but low, and Maddox takes first. And there's a runner in scoring position. That was Maddox's first walk of the season. One down, fourth inning, 2 on. Next to bat for Chicago is Walton from the right. Browning focuses in on the target.
To the plate.
Bounce to Larkin. Could be 2. Flips to Duncan at second. Over to first. Not in time. Girardi moves to third. 2 on. The top of the 4th inning. We have Grace to bat for the Cubs. He bats from the left side. On the season, Grace has 8 runs batted in. Left-handed Browning goes to the set position. He cranks and fires. Wrapped back to the mound. Browning grabs it. This should do it. Throws over to first and gets him. And that's out number 3. That'll do it for Chicago. No runs on 1 hit. There were no errors. 2 men left on base. They cannot add to their lead. The score's still 3-1. Cubs leading. For Cincinnati, it'll be Hatcher, Benzinger, and Oliver. Hatcher to lead it off for the Reds. Right-hander. Maddox focuses in on the target. He lets it go. Poke to left center. It's playable. McClendon and Walton converge. Walton calls him off, and he pulls it in. 1 down. Now at bat, Benzinger. Benzinger does not get on much.
Starting this game, he was 10th in on-base percentage. Tied for 2nd in RBIs
with 13. Girardi crouched down now. Maddox brings it to the plate. Swung on. Big K. And Benzinger is retired. 2 away. 6th strikeout for Maddox. Oliver getting ready to go. Maddox looking home. Here's a pitch from Maddox. Hit hard toward the gap in right center. Walton is racing back. He won't get it. It's off the wall. Oliver rounds first, looks at second. He's trying for 2. The throw. Too late. Double for Oliver. Pitcher Browning to hit. The Reds have 2 down. Oliver on second. Browning waiting. Girardi set. The pitch. Line toward short, just out of reach. McClendon is chasing it. Oliver is well around third. They're waving Oliver in, and he scores. As the throw comes into second, Browning holds it first for a single. So Browning with a ribby single. That was pitcher Browning who delivered, helping himself. And the Reds is sneaking up on the Cubs. They are within 1. Score now 3-2. Now at bat, Larkin. Girardi sets up. Browning 2 full strides off first. The pitch hit like a bullet. Right between Salazar and Dunston. A clean single for Larkin. McClendon is galloping for it. Browning is around second. But the third base coach is on the job, and they hold Browning up as the throw comes in. A pair of singles for Cincinnati. Third, safety for Larkin. Two away. 4th inning, 2 on. Here's Duncan. Mariano has driven home 8 runs for the season. Duncan stands in. Maddox sets up on the rubber again. Pitcher Maddox eyeing Duncan. Now he's ready. The runners take their lead. The pitch tapped toward short. This could be trouble. Dunston comes charging in. He'll have to short hop it, and he can't come up with it. He was just able to knock it down. Everybody's safe. It'll be an infield hit for Duncan, and the bases are loaded. Here's Sabo to take his swings, batting third. 2 outs, bases choked, down by 1. His average at .212. On the season, Sabo has 7 runs batted in. Sabo, preparing himself, wipes his hand on his shirt front, pumps the bat several times. Maddox stretches his arms above his head, sticks his glove under his arm. He's down on one knee, tying a shoelace. Sabo in the batter's box, touches his cap, taps the plate with his bat. Now, ready. Maddox climbs the mound. The runners take their lead. The pitch bounced to short. He takes the high hop, flips to Sandberg at second for out number 3. That'll do it for Cincinnati. A run on 4 hits, 3 left. The damage could have been a lot worse, but still trailed by 1-4. Complete here in Cincinnati. The score now stands 3-2 Cubs as we head for the top of the 5th inning. Cincinnati will now face the heart of the Cubs lineup. Sandberg, Dawson, and Dunston coming up. Sandberg will start the 5th. His average up to .273 from .238. Sandberg in the box. Left-hander Browning ready. The pitch. Swung on, lined towards second. Duncan back, it's out of reach. Sandberg will hold it first. Third, safety from Sandberg. Dawson is up next. Now batting .389. Sandberg can motor at first. The Cubs are looking to cushion their lead. Browning staring in, ready to work. They're holding Sandberg, but he's well off the bag. The pitch. There's a little blooper down the right field line. It might drop in. O'Neill running. He gets there, and there's one away. Sandberg is tagging, but the coach holds him at first. For Chicago, Sandberg down at first, 1 out. Dunston is out to get his licks. He bats right. Now hitting at .244. Browning staring in, ready to work. First baseman Benzinger ready for a throw from Browning. Now the pitch swung on. Strike. Now Sandberg is sprinting towards second. Oliver comes up throwing the slide. The tag. He hooks the bag and eludes the tag. That's his first steal of the season. Dunston stands in again. Browning is on the slab. Checks Sandberg at second. Sandberg moves another step away from second. Browning into his motion, delivers. Ground ball to first. Benzinger covers it and touches the bag. 2 away. Sandberg had to hold up at second. Okay for Chicago. 2 away. Runner on second. It's now Salazar, the bat. He swings from the right side, hitting 6th. Salazar 0 for 2. Deft-footed Sandberg at second. Left-hander Browning ready. Sandberg edges a bit more off second. Browning cranks it up, and it's chopped down the first baseline. Benzinger's up with it, and he tags the bag, and that's out number 3. That'll do it for Chicago. Nothing across. 1 left, so the Cubs fail to capitalize on the runner after 4.5. It's still 3-2 Cubs. The Reds will have O'Neill, Winningham, and Hatcher here in the 5th. Here's O'Neill to lead it off. O'Neill now ready. Maddox prepared to work. The pitch. O'Neill blasts the drive to right center. It might have the distance. It rattles the wall. Walton plays the carom. O'Neill is going for two. Here's the throw. And O'Neill pulls into second with a long double. The tying run is now at second base. That's his second double of the game. And that's the Reds' 10th hit. For Cincinnati, no outs, runner on second. Winningham is stepping up to hit against Maddox. Herm is 1 for 2. O'Neill at second. That's the tying run. Maddox inspects the ball. Fixes his cap. Fixes a cleat. Winningham in the box. Works his hands on the bat handle.
Waits.
And here comes Cubs manager McCoy. He's asking Maddox for the ball. He'll go to the bullpen. The lefty Williams will try to stall Cincinnati. So Maddox goes 4 innings. The line on him, 2 runs. So far, on 10 hits. He struck out 6. He's responsible for the runner. The left-hander, Williams, comes into this game with a 5.4 ERA. This is his 4th appearance. He's worked 3 1/3. His record, 1 win, 1 loss. He inherits a runner in scoring position. This will test his effectiveness. Williams positions his mitt. Winningham in the batter's box. Raises his hand slightly.
Waits.
Williams is on the slab. Glances back at the runner. Williams rocks and fires. And Winningham is caught looking. 1 away. O'Neill down at second. 1 away. Hatcher up the bat. Hatcher has a hit and 2 at-bats. Williams stretches his arms above his head. Kicks the rubber. Hatcher at the plate. Quick look at the ump. Again focused on Williams. Loosens his grip slightly. Leans in. Williams climbs the mound. Glances back at the runner. The pitch. Bounce to short. Dunston to his right. And he fires it right by Grace. O'Neill rounds third. He's headed for home. He'll score. Tie game. Hatcher kept going down the line and has to settle for first. That should be an error on Dunston. And it is E6. Here come the Reds. They get back the run and even the score. Benzinger now walks out to bat. He'll bat from the right side this time. 1 gone. Runner on first. Benzinger 0 for 2. Benzinger is struck out twice. Williams is on the slab. Williams prepares to come home. Space on the right. Hatcher leading off. The pitch. Swung on. Strike. And Hatcher takes off. Girardi strong arms it down there. Out. Strong throw by Girardi. And that costs them a lead getter. In a tie game, you try things. 2 gone. Benzinger ready to take on Williams again. Girardi crouched down now. He lets one go. Fly ball center field. Should be no trouble. Walton is there, and he pulls it in. Side retired. That'll do it for Cincinnati. A run on 1 hit. 1 misadventure for the Cubs. They have tied this game. 5 in the books here in Cincinnati. Reds, Cubs, even at 3. Browning will now face the bottom of the Cubs lineup. Girardi, McClendon, and Williams coming up. To get it going, Girardi. Girardi is 1 for 2. Oliver crouched down now. The pitch. Banged to left center. Winningham is running to the gap. Hatcher is racing over. Winningham calls him off and makes the catch. 1 away. One gone. The next Cubs batter is McClendon. McClendon is 0 for 2. McClendon does not reach a lot. Browning poised. Cubs manager McCoy looking at his score sheet, trying to make it happen. Coming into bat for McClendon, Ramos. That's McClendon. Now Ramos to the plate. That's right. He shoulders the bat and heads toward the plate. Ramos coming up. You can't afford to take him too lightly. So far, 1 for 2. Ramos knows how to get on base. Browning gets set to pitch. The pitch hit in the air to center. Hatcher takes 3 steps to his right, and he covers it. 2 down. Williams, bat in hand. Mitch taking his first at bat of the season. Mitch waits. Oliver crouched down now. Cubs skipper McCoy walking down the bench. McCoy is recalling pitcher Williams. DeCenzo will bat in his place. Switch hitter. He shoulders the bat and heads toward the plate. Williams pitched 1 inning. He leaves with no runs on no hits. DeCenzo, bat in hand. Doug itching to bust out of this early slump. Doug hitting 175. Pitcher Browning set to go. The offering from Browning. Slow roller toward third. Sabo has to rush his peg, and he gets his man 3 away. The Reds retire the side in order. Score even at 3. For Cincinnati, here in the 6th, Oliver, Browning, and Larkin. DeCenzo. He is now playing left field for Chicago. Lancaster is coming on in relief for Chicago. He'll bat 8. The right-hander, Lancaster, enters this game with a 6.75 ERA. This is his 6th appearance. He's worked 4 innings. His record: 1 win, 1 loss, 1 save. It's his game to win. Here's Oliver to start it off. He's a right-handed batter. Oliver is 1 for 2, and he scored a run. Lancaster takes a few warm-up pitches. He's rubbing up the ball. We're ready to go. Lancaster looking home. Now he comes home with it. Lazy fly to center. Easy chance for Walton. He's got it. 1 away. Here comes Browning to take his cuts. At the plate this season, Browning has managed 2 hits in 9 at-bats, including 1 in this game. Now batting .222. Earlier had his first RBI. He's given himself up once. Lancaster gets set to pitch. Here's a pitch from Lancaster. Browning hacks at it and shoots it skyward into short left center. That could be trouble. Dunston puts on a burst of speed. Walton won't be able to reach it. Dunston cannot get it. He had to leap over a sliding Walton to avoid a collision. And Browning holds first for the single. The go-ahead run has reached. That's Browning's 2nd hit of the game. Larkin's up. Larkin is 3 for 3. He's stolen the base. Lancaster wants to pin Browning to first. Lancaster sets up on the rubber again. Lancaster looking home. Browning 2 full strides off first. Now he throws to first, and Browning he's back standing. Now Lancaster is back on the rubber. The pitch. A towering fly ball to center. Walton drifts back. He brings it down. 2 away. Browning is tagging, but he holds first. Duncan gets set to face Lancaster. Against Lancaster, he'll bat left for Cincinnati. 2 gone. Browning on at first. Duncan 1 for 3, and he scored a run. Now Lancaster ready. Lancaster comes to the plate. Duncan lunges at it. Lancaster fooled him badly. That's 3 away. For the Reds, no runs on 1 hit. They leave 1, score 3 all in the 6th. Chicago now will send out the top of the order. Walton, Grace, and Sandberg. Here's Walton to lead it off. He bats right. Walton walked once. He's 0 for 2. And he scored a run. Jerome ready. Browning focuses in on the target. The pitch. Popped high in front of the plate. Oliver tosses it mask away. Waves off Sabo. And he's got it. 1 away. Grace steps up to face Browning. Grace is 1 for 3, and he scored a run. Grace knows how to get on base. Batter set. Browning is ready to fire it in. Browning over the offering. Cut on, and it's lined to center field. Base hit. Hatcher's in, and it skips by him. He's after it. And Grace is into second standing. Score that a double. O'Neill came over quickly to back him up. And that puts the go-ahead run in scoring position. Mark with his second hit in this game. Sandberg up. The Cubs have 1 down. Grace on at second. Sandberg had his 3rd homer earlier in this game. Ryan 3 for 3. He's driven in 3. He's stolen the base. Browning stretches his arms above his head, climbs a mound, paws a rubber. Sandberg in the batter's box, taps the barrel on the plate, leans in. Browning on the rubber. Dawson is loose and ready to follow Sandberg. Sandberg with 3 hits already. Browning looking home. Cubs manager McCoy looking at his score sheet. The Cubs have asked for time. They're making a move. McCoy is sending in a runner for Grace. It's Clark, and he's trotting out to second base. He's very aggressive on the pads. Browning will keep an eye on him. Browning shakes out his arms. Sandberg steps up to the plate. Lowers the bat an inch or 2. Now ready. Browning climbs a mound. His motion stopped. Sandberg with 3 hits already. Checks Clark at second. Speedy Clark edging toward third. Browning spins and fakes the pickoff to second. Clark takes a few steps back toward the bag. Browning turns back to the plate. Now Browning is set again. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Sandberg goes down on strikes. 2 down. Two down, 7th inning, 1 on. Dawson advancing to the bat. Dawson has 2 hits and 3 trips. Browning foot on the rubber. Dunston the bat next. Checks Clark at second. Speedy Clark edging toward third. The pitch. It's a shot to left center. Way back. Hatcher jumps. It's off the wall. Winningham grabs the ball, throws it in. Clark scores. Cubs have the lead. And Dawson will make second easily. So a big run scores on the Dawson double, and the Cubs break the tie and now lead 4-3, 7th inning. That gives Dawson 9 RBI on the season, and that's the Cubs' 10th hit. For Chicago, 2 outs, 1 on, the top of the 7th inning. Dunston up the bat. Dunston is 1 for 3. Dawson has the wheels at second. Dunston steadies his bat. Browning gets set to work on him. Dawson now with an aggressive lead. The pitch popped high to the right side. Drifting foul. Benzinger is backing up. Second baseman Duncan is racing over. He's calling him off and makes the running catch. 3 down. for the Cubs. 1 run on 2 hits, no errors. They lead 1. They move ahead in the game. Reds down 4-3. Okay, all you Cubs fans listening at home, on your feet. Take a break for the 7th inning stretch.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever get back while it's root for the home team. They don't win, it's a shame. Well, it's 1, 2, 3 strike you out at the old ball game. Play on.
The Reds now send up the heart of their order to face Lancaster, Sabo, O'Neill, and Winningham. The McCoy wheels are still turning. Villanueva is now playing first base for Chicago. McCoy takes Clark out of the game. Here's Sabo to lead it off. He's a right-handed batter. Sabo waits. Girardi crouched down now. The pitch. It's lifted high in the air. Center fielder Walton parks under it. He's got it. And Sabo is gone. 1 down. O'Neill walking up the bat. Right-hander Lancaster goes to the set position. Lancaster comes to him. O'Neill pulls away. But the ump says it's in there, and Lancaster records a strikeout. 2 down. Winningham is the next hitter. Winningham 1 for 3. Herm, he gets good wood. Right-hander Lancaster goes to the set position. Lancaster brings it to the plate. Hot shot to the right side. Sandberg to his left. Funny bounce. Knocks it down. Throws quickly to first. Too late. And they give Winningham the hit. Second. Safety for Winningham. It's now Hatcher the bat. He swings from the right side. 2 down. Winningham on first. Billy has been up 3 times with 1 hit. Right-hander Lancaster ready. The pitch. A towering fly ball to center. Walton drifts back. This should do it. He brings it down, and the side is retired. That'll do it for Cincinnati. Nothing across. 1 left. Cubs up
4-3
for the Reds.
Their record
1-0 in 1-run games for the Cubs.
3-3.
For Chicago, it'll be Salazar, Girardi, and Lancaster. Here's Salazar to start it off. Lewis is 0 for 3. Lewis steps up. Now Browning ready. Browning delivers. Blooper to left center toward the gap. Hatcher runs in on it. Larkin is backing up.
It drops in.
And Salazar is on at first with a base hit. And that's the 11th base knock for the Cubs in this game. Here's the situation for Chicago. No outs. Runner on first. Girardi gets set to bat against Browning. Girardi 1 for 3. Good speed at first. And here comes Reds manager McCoy. He's asking Browning for the ball. McCoy is calling for a new pitcher. It will be right-handed Gross in to face Girardi. So Browning gets his innings. He pitched 7. The line on him, 4 runs. So far, on 11 hits. A homer, 2 walks, 1 strikeout. He's responsible for the runner. He can only lose it. The right-hander, Gross, enters this game with a 0 ERA. This is his 2nd appearance. He's worked 1 1/3. He'll be looking for the double play. Gross takes a few warm-up pitches. He's rubbing up the ball. We're ready to go. Batter facing Gross. Gross sets up on the rubber. Unlikely that Lancaster will bat next. Checks Salazar on first. McCoy watching attentively. First baseman Benzinger is on the bag. Throw to first. Back safely. Gross gets the ball back. Now he's set again. Gross now. Half swing. Strike. And Salazar is stealing. Here's Oliver with a throw. Going to be close. Then he gets him. One away. So Girardi steps back in. Right-hander Gross ready. Gross comes to the plate. Girardi dribbles one down the first baseline, but Gross is able to reach it. Shovels to Benzinger, hustling back, and that's all for Girardi. Lancaster up. Les taking his first at bat of the season. In the box now. Gross looking in at the target. The pitch. There's a deep drive to left. It's going to be a long run for Winningham. But he says he's got it. And he does. 3 down. That'll do it for Chicago. No runs on 1 hit. They leave none. They maintain their thin lead. The score still stands 4-3. Reds down as we head for the bottom of the 8th inning. Lancaster will now face the bottom of the Reds lineup. Benzinger, Oliver, and Gross coming up. Benzinger will get it started for the Reds. Todd is 0 for 3. Benzinger has struck out twice, hitting .351. Lancaster put on the rubber, fingers the ball behind his back. Righty against lefty. The pitch. Taken. Ball. Benzinger walks. And Lancaster barks something toward home. He was looking for that call. And Lancaster has walked the tying run. Okay, folks, listen up. Now Oliver to face Lancaster. Bats right. Benzinger down at first. Down by 1. Joe 1 for 3. And he scored a run. Very unlikely to bunt here. Lancaster sets up on the rubber again. Gross still has his jacket on. Righty against righty. Now glances at Benzinger. Reds manager McCoy looking at his score sheet. We have a pause in the action here. And McCoy will bring in a pinch runner at first base. Benzinger leaves the field. Here comes Davis. Davis is a thief. Johnny getting some legs out there. Lancaster climbs the mound. The Cincinnati crowd, they are cheering on Oliver. Girardi sets up. McCoy watching attentively. They're holding Davis. But he's well off the bag. The pitch, low and away. Davis is going for the steal. Girardi fires it down. The slide. Sandberg tags him out, and that's the Reds' second time caught stealing. That's 1. Oliver stands in again. Lancaster is on the slab. Girardi set. Lancaster comes to him. Oliver goes down swinging. 2 away. Gross is scheduled to hit. We'll have to wait to see if he bats for himself. Gross up. Kept taking his first at bat of the season. Now Lancaster ready. Reds manager McCoy looking at his score sheet. You can mark pitcher Gross out for the Reds. McCoy not letting him bat. Morris is enlisted to hit for him. Bats left. He shoulders the bat. Heads to the box. So Gross goes 1 inning. His line, no runs on no hits. Morris getting ready to go. Known to whack that ball pretty well. To date, batting 1 for 8. He's walked twice. He's stolen 1 base. Girardi set. Lancaster winds and fires. Off-balance swing. Missed. 3 down. For the Reds. No runs, no hits, no errors. So they do not tally. Cubs still leading by 1. DeCenzo, Walton, then Villanueva due up for Chicago. Morris, he'll be playing first for Cincinnati. Hammond is coming on to pitch for the Reds. He'll bat 7th. Hammond comes from the left side. He has a lofty 9 ERA. This is his 5th appearance. He's worked 4 innings. DeCenzo to lead it off for the Cubs. The switchy goes to the third base side of the plate. Hitting 171. DeCenzo 0 for 1. Hammond is finished with his warm-up pitches. The umpire is brushing off the plate. We're ready to go. Left-hander Hammond ready. The pitch. Breaking ball. Ball 4. And DeCenzo trots down to first. Well, here we go. Runner on first. Walton gets set to face Hammond. Walton hitless in 3 at-bats with a walk, and he scored once. Hammond put on the rubber. The right-handed hitter, Villanueva, on deck, checks DeCenzo on first. First baseman Morris is on the bag. DeCenzo with a substantial lead. He brings it home. Walton is caught looking. That must have shaved the corner. Walton is glaring back and questioning the ump, but he'll sit. 1 away. Villanueva, bat in hand. You don't want to let down with him to date. 3 for 3. 1 homer, 2 ribbies. Hammond is on the slab. Oliver sets up. DeCenzo bluffs going. Hammond rocks and fires, and it gets by Oliver. He scrambles, but DeCenzo moves into scoring position, and they score that a pass ball. So Villanueva steps back in. Hammond put on the rubber. The right-handed hitter, Sandberg, on deck, lefty against righty. Glances back at the runner. DeCenzo moves quietly toward third. Pitcher steps off. Now Hammond is set again. The pitch. Stroked solidly to left field. It drops in front of Winningham. DeCenzo rounds third. The throw comes into Sabo, and they're holding DeCenzo at third. Cubs with runners at the corners, 1 away. The top of the 9th inning. It's now Sandberg, the bat. He can be fanned. Sandberg had his 3rd homer earlier in this game. Sandberg has 3 hits and 4 trips. He's driven in 3. He's stolen the base. The slugger stands in. Pitcher Hammond set to go. They're playing him in. Hammond glances over his shoulder at third. Hammond brings it to the plate. Half swing by Sandberg. The pitch was low. Did he hold up? No. Sandberg will grab some pine. 2 gone. Dawson the hit in the power slot. Cubs with runners at first and third. 2 away. Dawson 3 for 4. 1 ribby. The slugger stands in. Hammond looking in. Speeded DeCenzo edging down the line. The pitch is on the way. That's a well-hit ball. Out to deep left. Winningham races to the wall. Don't forget the right. It's a goner. Dawson got the fat of the bat on that one. So Dawson wins this round with a 3-run homer, his 4th home run of the season, and the Cubs are out in front 7-3, and Dawson now with 4 runs batted in the game. Dunston is up next, and here comes Reds manager McCoy. He's asking Hammond for the ball. Rodriguez will take the mound for Cincinnati. So Hammond goes only 2/3 of an inning. The line on him,
3
runs on
2
hits. A homer. 1 walk. He fans
2
for Rodriguez. This is his first appearance. He's a southpaw. He's looking for 1 out. Rodriguez is finished with his warm-up pitches. The umpire is brushing off the plate. We're ready to go. Oliver ready to receive. Rodriguez winds and fires. Grounded hard at Sabo. Backhand stab, and it is by him. Base hit. Winningham is in. He'll hold Dunston to a single. That's Dunston's second hit of the game. Salazar's up. Rodriguez will go to work on him. Now he comes home with it. Low. Now Dunston is sprinting toward second. Here's a peg from Oliver. Going to be close. And Dunston slides under the tag. That's his 5th steal of the season. And that's the Cubs' second stolen base in this game. Salazar back in the box. Oliver crouched down now. Dunston moves another step away from second. Rodriguez spins and fires to second. It's right there. The tag. He's back. Rodriguez is back on the rubber. Here's a pitch. Grounded to second. This should do it. And he flips to first in time. 3 down. The half for the Cubs.
3
Runs,
3
hits, no errors. They leave 1. So the Cubs now with a safer margin. Cubs ahead 7-3. We go to the bottom of the 9th inning. The Cubs will face the top of the order here in the 9th. Larkin, Duncan, and Sabo. Here's Larkin to start it off. The Reds need something biblical here. Catcher ready. The pitch. Way outside. Larkin draws a base on balls. Here's Duncan coming to the plate. Reds need to put men on base now. Lancaster focuses in on the target. The pitch. And it hits him. Duncan's in pain, but he seems to be okay. And he trots down to first. Nobody out. 9th inning, 2 on. Here's the right-handed Sabo to take his swings. Sabo is a threat for the extra base hit. Sabo relaxes himself at the plate. And here comes Cubs manager McCoy. He's asking Lancaster for the ball. McCoy is bringing in Asenmaka to face Sabo. He'll lose the platoon advantage. Lancaster pitched 3 innings in relief. He yielded 2 hits. Walk 2. He fans 4. He's responsible for the runners. Asenmaka comes from the left side. ERA at 4.05. This is his 6th appearance. He's worked 6 2/3. Asenmaka takes a few warm-up pitches. He's rubbing up the ball. We're ready to go. Sabo steps in. Asenmaka looking in. The runners take their lead. Quick move to the plate. Sabo pops it up behind the plate. Girardi tosses the mask away. He scrambles. It's out of play. Strike 1. Sabo back in the box. Asenmaka is ready to fire it in. The runners take their lead. The pitch, a towering fly ball to center. Walton runs in on it. He's under it. And it pops out of his glove. Larkin rounds third. He's headed for home. Here's Walton's throw. He slides in head first. And he gets him. Look, I'm only paid to be up here in the booth. Never mind, that's McCoy playing hardball. Duncan is in at third, and Sabo takes second on the play. Walton picks up an error. 2 errors now for Chicago. 1 out, 2 on, first base is open. We have O'Neill coming up to hit. He bats left. Paul has a brace and 4 trips. O'Neill has struck out twice. He's driven in a run, and he scored a run. Paul is not slugging much this season, slugging a nominal .341. He has 4 extra base hits in his 50 plate appearances. Asenmaka gets set to pitch. Cubs playing for the out at first. He wheels and deals. It's a whiff. 2 down. O'Neill has now struck out 3 times. Two on, the bottom of the 9th inning. Here's Winningham to take his swings. Herm gets good wood. Winningham 2 for 4 on deck. Hatcher toes the dirt. Winningham relaxes himself at the plate. Asenmaka prepared to work. Reds skipper McCoy walking down the bench. He's calling on his reserves, so the switch-hitter Doran is commissioned. Winningham leaves the game. McCoy trying for the platoon advantage. He shoulders the bat, strolls to the box. Winningham leaves this game with 2 hits. Doran, bat in hand, on the year. His average at .226. He's walked 5 times in his 36 trips. Bill has a good eye. Girardi set. Asenmaka glances over his shoulder, third, and the pitch. 1 hopper back to Asenmaka. He picked it. He'll go to first. And that's the final out of the game. The Cubs have closed this one out, spurred on by the disciplined leadership of McCoy. They get the 7-3 decision. Here's the line for the Cubs. 7 runs on 14 hits. They committed 2 errors. They leave 8. For the Reds, 3 runs on 12 hits. No errors. And they leave 11. Lancaster gets the win, his second. His record now 2-1. Browning takes the loss, his second. His record now 1-2. The save goes to Asenmaka, his second. So the Cubs gain a step for the Cubs. They're on a run, now with 4 straight wins for the Cubs. Overall, they now stand at 7 wins and 4 losses. Bye for now, everybody. This is WAPBA and Ernie Harwell saying so long from Cincinnati. Cubs take this one from the Reds, 7-3.